There's a
that's
cream
right, yeah.
soda Olipop that just sends me to a different universe.
Do you not have any other flavor that you enjoy? Or?
I'm on a subscription, bruh.
Oh, okay, very nice.
That's where I'm at as 36 years old.
They did the buy safe and save or save
Yeah,
and save.
I'm buying
ship
these.
and save.
I'm buying these things in bulk, man. I'm trying to get my body moving.
So they just send you just a random flavor every 2 weeks or something?
No, it's specifically only cream soda.
Oh, damn.
Wow, that seems lame.
Well,
As I only drink Pepsi.
It's not even. Yeah, it's not even Olipop of the month.
Yeah.
No, there's a variety pack, but I choose not to because I know what Daddy likes.
I got a question for you guys. Okay. Out driving around the other day, it was a very rural area, a lot of rural out in Lake County, right? And I'm driving around, and I actually even looked this up, and I still couldn't get a definitive answer. And I want to know if our audience knows, because we have the smartest audience in radio. Do we not, Deborah?
Yes, we do.
Everybody has seen these, and I've heard 50 different things of what it is or what it could be. You guys have been driving around, and across stretched across a 2-lane road, it'll be 2 pieces of black or rubber tubing.
Yes.
And that will lead to a box that's off the side of the road.
I think it's for counting cars.
Yes.
See, is it, or is it the average speed? Because what I've heard is they use these devices to determine what the person's average speed is in that area. I've also heard the counting thing, but that doesn't make any sense.
Sure, it does for a traffic study. If they're building a new subdivision in this rural area and residents obviously are going to bring up the infrastructure. Can the roads handle it? Can the water handle it? I don't know how those things could measure speed because.
Well, the time it takes for your car to go over one to the other, they would
to the
measure
other.
that.
Yeah,
one,
so
okay.
because you would think only one is necessary to count.
Right, exactly.
2 would be necessary to determine time and distance for speed.
So maybe it's for both, right?
They could do both.
To increase the speed limit or to maybe add lanes.
And
Yeah,
know how
or-
many cars are doing it.
Or reduce the speed limit. Because in these rural areas, I mean, some of those areas out there, even the rural, the speed limit is still 50 miles an hour. I don't know if people think that's excessive on a 2-lane road going through a very wooded area, but
You must be speaking of 46.
no, it's actually not 46. Although I do agree what you're saying. It's on a again, and it could be a development issue, because you're right. I mean, there's nothing not being developed in Lake County, and I'm sure that goes for a lot of counties around the area or listening area. So, but I've never got a definitive answer on what that is. And even when you look it up, outside of the Department of Transportation, but I do a show here, we're trying to get some, have some fun with it, but I couldn't figure out what it was.
Oh, that's where we put it in the laps of the listeners.
I don't know what the road veins do, but I do know I like hitting them.
You've seen them though, right? I mean,
Yeah, dude,
that's
it's
it.
so good.
And I just absolutely, I was like, this has got to be a speed issue. Either they're trying to determine that people are driving in this area too fast and they need to reduce the speed limit, or it's I guess maybe going too slow. That doesn't make any sense. And the count thing makes sense as well, I guess, when you consider what you're saying and considering the idea of growth in these counties, because Florida's exploding as always.
So that means they can also probably tell if it's a motorcycle. What do these little road veins do? What do they have? What's so special about them?
Yeah, I don't know, but somebody said that all wheelbases are different, but I don't think the wheelbase matters. You're not measuring the distance between like the front tires and the back tires. All you need is one tire hitting it and then hitting it again.
Yeah.
So it could be just the front tire, because it's going to take the measurement.
Yeah.
And then even in that split second, it'll be able to determine how fast you're going with the impact on both of the tubes if it's a speed device. It's not measuring between your front and rear tires.
But that math is frying my brain.
Yeah.
Somebody texted us at 77031 and said Debbie is correct.
Debbie.
They can do both for studies of future needs.
Is that what it is? It's because of expanding.
A lot of people are weighing in. It's for speed measurement and vehicle count. It's used to do a traffic study.
And by the way, it goes in both directions. Somebody said, well, it's one direction. It's not. It goes across the entire road as opposed to just going across one lane, which makes perfect sense.
Right.
I've actually never seen one go across just one lane.
So did they bust you going back and forth over it, or did you just do a couple of wheelies, some spin outs?
I don't know what it was. I was just like, we're in the middle of nowhere. What could this thing be measuring? Like, I can
that's
understand.
not good.
I can understand if you are like going down a road that's already has traffic. You could see maybe with of development already being there if they're trying to determine that. But when I say rural, I mean rural, like in the middle of nowhere, near like Okahumpka.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean out there in the middle of nowhere, dude.
That's a real place?
Yeah.
Okahumpka?
Yeah.
Humpka?
Okahumpka.
Yeah, he's going to go. I think it's
It's an Elvis
Okahumpka.
song. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
It's like we went to
Is
Ocala.
it?
I went to Ocala this weekend to play golf, and
burning
we took a back way through the forest, and that's where it was, like way back in behind the Ocala National Forest.
Jack, will you do that again?
No, please don't ask him. He's got karaoke in the blood now. And by the way, when did those videos come out? When obviously everybody was taping or video or recording
We have
all
a
of those
photo.
performances.
It's in your email.
I
You
saw
obviously
it.
didn't.
I saw it. I'm on the thread, but the video's not there, and I think the video is the one that has the trouble.
Yeah. Let's be glad. Why are we bringing it up?
exactly. Thank
you. Trying
you.
to manifest it?
Oh yeah. No, I just want to see it out there. I want to see it. I thought we got
no.
down. We did a good job.
I think it's better in memory.
Thank you.
I'm fine with it. By the way, the Real Radio Poker Tournament is almost 70% sold out. So, like we said before, and again, just to kind of illustrate, when we tell you these things, we're not joking around. We don't need to upsell this thing. It sells out every year.
We ain't joshing.
What we want you to do is be able to get into the tournament if you can and want to. But realradio.fm/poker. The tournament's in August. It's very, very, very popular, and obviously so. It's already 70% sold out, and it may be done by the end of the day. So
When did they go on sale?
This morning.
At 8 a.m.
At 8 a.m. and
Yes.
it's 70% sold out by
Yes.
3 p.m.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
That is not even the least bit shocking. I if it makes it through the day, I'll be surprised.
I don't think it will.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
because for all of those people who wanted to join us on the Yachtly cruise
Right.
and that sold out in
And-
6 hours.
And then they kept saying, "Oh, I wish I knew about it."
I know.
We ran promos for a week.
Yeah.
It's been on the website. I put it on Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah.
we can only do so much, people.
And it's a damn good time. It's our flagship event for the entire radio station right now. So, I mean, if you want to be a part of it, and it's cool, a lot of local celebs in there, everybody from this radio station, plus other groups in here, the TV people that you see every day when you watch your television shows, other dignitaries, politicians, sports stars, all kinds of people show up and play poker with us. We feed you. There's drinks. It's at the Science Center. It's one of the most unique events the station's ever had, and I think maybe the longest lasting the station's ever had.
This is going to be the first one was in 05. I am wearing a shirt from that very first tournament. We've done it. This is the 19th annual. We took off, 3 times, two due to the pandemic, and 1 time before. But thanks to Just Call Mo presenting That Mortgage Guy Don Casino, Hard Rock Cafe, also Mills Air buying. Oh, if you are sitting at a poker table, you're getting a couple free beers courtesy of Mills Air.
Nice.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Also, you are all trying to reach the Solar Source final table.
Yeah.
And for your chance best player, we'll get a trip for 2 to Vegas.
Very nice. Very nice. Again, the 70% gone. So go to realradio.fm/poker, grab your tickets, and of course, we'll see you in August. It's a ton of fun and hope to see your shiny face there. Today, we have a bunch of fun stuff to talk about, including allergy tests. I saw something online today that was crazy. I've heard about them. I'm not taking one, but I've had a reaction to this cat. That is like, and it's like one of these things where it's happening every time I'm around the cat now.
Oh.
It's not like a hives thing or anything, but I've noticed a little something. So
We could tell.
yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. Sorry.
He looks itchy.
Yeah. Plus, we have a bunch of other cool stuff to talk about as well. Prime days plus other things as well. Deb, what do you got for news?
Detectives are questioning if they made a mistake in the Nancy Guthrie case. Closer to home, attorney John Morgan announces the name for his new political party. And gird yourselves, ladies. Rockstar Games reveals the GTA 6 pricing.
Oh, boy.
Yep, we'll talk about that and more coming up next during JCS News.
You got it. Let's take a little break. We'll come back and get Deb's news and do more of the Jim Colbert Show. Stay right there.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
2 left lanes are blocked on Florida's Turnpike southbound at that Greenway exit. Traffic's bumper to bumper. Disabled trucks blocking 2 left lanes on I-4 westbound before State Road 44. That's causing some stop and go. The right lane's only getting by. Once you get off the turnpike onto I-75 northbound, there's slowdowns due to an earlier accident there. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Summer means a whole lot of extra miles. Last place you want your engine to give out is halfway to nowhere. That's why every oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change includes an 18-point maintenance check. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Change wisely.
And when it comes to getting your family ready for the 4th of July, especially the 250, if you want the best deal on fireworks, I got it for you. Buy one, get two free at PyroSpot, and it rules. PyroSpot Fireworks celebrating 250 years of freedom in fireworks with bonus gifts while supplies last. You can shop Florida's best fireworks out there with the best specials and the largest selection of buy one, get two free fireworks anywhere. Plan your own incredible fireworks show because they have on-site videos and helpful staff to tell you exactly what everything does. That way you can get exactly what you want. They have locations everywhere: Eustis, Longwood, Sanford, or you can shop online at iwantfireworks.com. That's iwantfireworks.com. Be a backyard hero today at PyroSpot Fireworks.
Core Flooring Center in Winter Park is the go-to destination for flooring. Visit coreflooringfl.com.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is coming back to Las Vegas.
September 18th and 19th at T-Mobile Arena. Streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
And you can be there
for a weekend full of superstar performances.
Are you ready?
Once-in-a-lifetime moments you'll have to see to believe.
We're getting this party going, huh?
Only limited single-night tickets remain. Get yours while you still can now at AXS.com. And we'll see you at our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Presented by Capital One.
What does your ex and traffic have in common? Both can hold you back. At TK Law, they help you move forward with confidence and a plan for your future. TK Law, onefirmforlife.com.
July 4th, 2026, the 250th anniversary of American independence. The Great American State Fair becomes the center of it all. All 50 states, a national prayer moment. And that night, the largest fireworks display in the history of the world. There's never been a July 4th like this one. There never will be again. Plan your trip at freedom250.org. Freedom 250, the Great American State Fair, July 4th.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Are you looking for information on a reverse mortgage or HELOC? It's so easy to get a quote at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
With thatmortgageguyDon.com. If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Win $25,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows. Pick up your phone and text the word TRUST right now to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
AutoNation's July 4th sale means savings worth celebrating. Right now, drive new and used cars with zero down. Plus, make zero payments for 90 days. Thousands of vehicles, thousands in savings. Put zero down. Make zero payments till fall on all your favorite new vehicles. Don't miss out. Save now through July 4th weekend only. Hurry to your nearest AutoNation. Less stress, more go. 90 days to first payment on approved credit. Interest accrues from date of purchase. See store for details. Expires 7/5/26.
Listen to Real Radio in your smart home. Just tell Alexa to play Real Radio 104.1 on iHeartRadio. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate.
Looking for a workout that doesn't feel like a workout? At Crush Yard, wellness is all about movement, connection, and fun, no matter your skill level. Whether you've never picked up a paddle or you play every week, pickleball gets your body moving and your stress levels down. Adding great food, refreshing drinks, and a social atmosphere, and it's wellness you actually want to show up for. Learn more at CrushYard.com.
When you've got a one-track mind, you go where the cravings take you.
Welcome to Racetrack.
Breakfast that satisfies. Snacks that sing. Drinks that refresh. It's a stop that pulls you in. We don't blame you for having a one-track mind, because once you stop at Racetrack, no other stop will do.
Same time tomorrow?
You know it. Racetrack. Whatever gets you going.
On Plus Nicotine Pouches present Comfort Chronicles. A 10 o'clock tea time. How comfortable. You show up in stretchy shorts, a breathable tee, and maybe no socks.
Let the dogs breathe.
While others sweat in pleated khakis, you're in your comfort zone bombing drives. And in your pocket, On Plus Nicotine Pouches. The softest pouch on the planet. Buy a can at onnicotine.com. Products for tobacco consumers 21 years of age or older. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
To everyone looking for a sweet way to make the summer taste even better, come try Culver's Oreo Reese's Cheesecake Concrete Mixer. Our team member Nevaeh is here to give you the delicious details.
It all starts with fresh frozen custard made with farm fresh dairy, so it's always rich and creamy. It's swirled with Oreo cookie pieces, Reese's peanut butter cups, and bites of cheesecake. It's a sweet escape so good, you'll wonder how anything else could compare. From the first bite to the last, you'll taste the chocolatey, crunchy magic in every spoonful. So what are you waiting for? Come on in and try it for yourself. You know you deserve it. Let us craft one fresh just for you. Order now with the Culver's app. And don't forget to join Delicious Rewards to earn points with every bite. You know, I might go order one for myself.
From Wisconsin with love. Welcome to Delicious.
Oreo is a trademark of the Mondelez International Group used under license. The Reese's trademark and trade dress are used under license.
I've been hearing for decades that the markets can solve climate change. Today, we have more incentives for market solutions than ever, and emissions are rising. On this season of Drilled, Carbon Cowboys, the story of 3 market solutions colliding in one multinational boondoggle.
You gotta give Bruce and the guys credit. They're Republicans. They don't give a shit about any of this now.
Listen on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Drilled and start listening on the free iHeartRadio app today.
Trajan Wealth, your trusted local fiduciary advisor. Visit TrajanWealth.com.
The Jim Colbert Show returns now on Real Radio 104.1.
Jimmy, the reason they got 2 of them going across the road is because they're counting both directions. When you hit the first one, it knows which side that came from. You hit the second one, it knows you're not going the other way.
Hey guys, I hope
That's
you guys
good.
are doing well. So I always get the casino pass every year. Now that I already got it, the question is what to wear. Gotta figure that out. Thanks. Bye.
Well, I'm sure it'll be a very nice fitting tux, sir. You seem to have 50,000 of them. All right, 77031. That's how you text us. If you want to send a talk back like our friend right there, you can do it easily. Grab the iHeartRadio app, go to Real Radio, and use that mic to send us a comment. We'd love to hear from you guys, so please feel free to chime in anytime you like. Welcome back. I'm Jim. Jack is here. Yep. Ross is here.
It's true.
And Deb has your news. Let's get it.
It's time for JCS News. Wow, does this guy got to put his name on everything?
It's in my contract, dude.
Here's the news on the Jim Colbert Show.
Gotta say, this feels good because I missed this yesterday.
Oh, yeah. All right.
JCS News brought to you by that mortgage guy, Don. All right, for being a kind of a dormant story over the last couple of weeks, things have kind of heated up over the last several days. And now comes the story that detectives from the FBI and the Pima County, Arizona Sheriff's Department are reportedly second-guessing their choice to avoid paying a $4 million ransom in their search for Nancy Guthrie. Sources within the case told the outlet Airmail that authorities are questioning if they made a mistake only sending $152 of the requested amount. The FBI reportedly deposited the funds hoping the potential kidnappers would transfer the money out, allowing cyber experts to then track them down. For $152 out of $4 million. So
yeah,
a task force is still trying to track the ransom note's authors by following the chain of proxy servers used to protect the identity of those involved. Authorities have detained and released several persons of interest, as well as analyzed potential DNA evidence, but it appears to be of no avail as the investigation now enters its 5th month.
Yeah, the thing I heard today that was kind of wild on the Guthrie case is they knew immediately that, or at least there were pieces of information. If you remember from the very onset, they got the initial ransom note, but they didn't tell us like the day after that, they also got a note saying that she died during the event.
Yeah, we covered that actually earlier this week when when that story broke. So it was like, okay, so now we're hearing more about these ransom notes.
Right, yeah. I didn't hear the thing you're talking about today. I didn't see that yet. Yeah, that's crazy.
This one just, and of course, Savannah Guthrie made another very emotional plea on the Today Show, asking them, listen, if she's already died, just give her back to us. Tell us where we can find her.
And what a decision, too, because they did say today that they couldn't say anything about the note about her death because they think that if they put that information out there, people would stop looking.
Right.
Yeah, and then all those people who went through that and looking, and all those volunteers who did that, and they knew that there was a possibility it was happening, but they, and that's a real weird decision to make, because you wonder like how many people were like, oh, I was trying to help, but I didn't know. If I'd have known that, maybe it would have been different. Who knows?
I think it's referred to as rock and hard place.
Yeah, for sure.
Back here in Florida, Florida's Attorney General is demanding the CVS pharmacy chain prove it's not monopolizing the market. I really wasn't that aware of this, but it turns out this story has had legs, and it's had legs for a while. I also believe that whoever wrote this story must be a listener of the Jim Colbert Show, because they put a very pronounced guide on how to say Uthmeyer. So it's
it is Uthmeyer.
It is Uthmeyer.
It's not Uthmeyer. It's
not
Uthmeyer.
Uthmeyer.
Well, let's make a stance, though.
Yeah.
Let's take a stance. We're the Uth squad.
Yeah.
We're going to call them Uth.
But there is no word in the English language that has UTH as an ending, and it's a 4-letter word, right? There is no blank UTH word in the English language.
All right.
Ruth, that's a name. That's a proper name.
And truth would be a 5-letter word, so that wouldn't count. I do not know. So, and while we think about that, I'm going to get back to the story.
Isn't it great when Jim just Rain Man's out?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I've already got Napoleon Dynamite, so I guess you can have Rain Man. James Uthmeyer says the state has subpoenaed CVS documents and contracts. Independent pharmacy owner Johnny Myers says CVS has monopolized 80% of the healthcare business.
This is all systematic death by 1,000 paper cuts to put us out of business. And I know it sounds like it's all about us and the independent pharmacies, but it's about you guys. It's about the health care of our patients.
So CVS has until July 26th to respond. Independent pharmacists also claim CVS and its pharmacy benefit manager, Caremark, branch unfairly administers prescription drug plans for insurers, employers, government programs, thereby driving up costs, limiting access to medications, and funneling patients to CVS pharmacies. Congress has also been looking into the business practices of CVS.
Matter of fact, if you go and look on YouTube, there is a congressperson questioning the CEO of CVS, and it is painfully interesting because they're saying, so you're telling me, from the onset of a patient seeking care, you are in the hands of CVS, whether it be a Caremark facility.
Yep.
They own hospitals. They own the drug companies. It's crazy. It is really kind of crazy how much power CVS does have over you if you're a patient in this country.
And who isn't?
Right, yeah.
Right? I mean, whether you're taking medication to manage a condition or it's for something post-surgical or whatever, that's a lot of money.
Oh, you guys get your stuff from CVS, or you get it from Walgreens, or do you get it from Publix, whatever? Yeah, Publix.
And Walgreens.
Where do you get your prescriptions, guys?
Well, CVS, anything that they do on a regular basis, they want you to get the 90-day supply.
Yeah, same.
So CVS Caremark, mail order.
You have to.
Yeah.
But,
right?
So that automatically, it's like anything. I do use CVS for a lot, but I prefer Walgreens. It's closer.
That's wild.
I like the people.
Yeah.
I prefer
better customer
Walgreens as well,
service.
but they set it up so that you don't have that option.
INSA.
Okay.
I believe it's called INSA.
I don't know what that is, buddy.
It's where I get my prescriptions.
Is that a corner store?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Bodega? Nice.
An Orange County man will plead guilty to cheating people out of hundreds of millions of dollars. Apopka's Christopher Alexander Delgado was the president and CEO of Goliath Ventures, but prosecutors say he really ran it like a Ponzi scheme over the last 3 years. He allegedly scammed his victims out of at least $250 million. Delgado will also be ordered to pay restitution, and he'll also plead guilty to charges that include conspiracy to commit fraud, wire fraud, and money laundering.
See how many properties that guy bought with that money?
And then to have to see them go to the feds.
Like 10, 12 properties, giant properties from Miami all the way up to the north. Lamborghinis, jewelry, all kinds of stuff.
All kinds of stuff.
He lived it up.
Bye-bye.
But does he have the money for restitution, or do they have to use that property? Do they have to sell that property to get the money for restitution?
I believe they will have to. Yeah, exactly. All right, today marks the 5th anniversary of the Surfside condo collapse in South Florida that left 98 people dead. Lieutenant Governor Jay Collins was on hand during a memorial ceremony.
Condo safety is not just a building issue, it's a people issue, it's a family issue, it is a public trust issue. When someone goes to sleep at night, they should never have to wonder whether that building is going to collapse around them.
He also paid tribute to the first responders who spent weeks combing through rubble. And Ross, one of your best friends, was one of those first responders, right?
He was, yeah.
Yeah, there for weeks.
And he has a crazy-ass life, and in that life, that's one of the craziest moments.
I bet.
Yeah. He said that changed him a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Well, I can imagine so. I mean, so investigators blame structural failures in the pool deck slab column connections that began 3 weeks before the collapse. All right, good news if you're looking forward to celebrating America's 250th birthday, because Florida will not impose a statewide fireworks ban for the 4th of July.
That's right.
Despite ongoing drought concerns, State Agriculture Commissioner Wilton Simpson says recent rains have helped improve conditions, but there is still a risk of wildfires during what has been a very busy fire season. Residents are still being urged to use caution and follow any local burn bans or restrictions that may be in place. Officials say it only takes a single spark to start a fire and are encouraging safe celebrations. Good luck, guys. People are going to lose their minds.
Yeah, they are going to lose their
They're
minds.
gonna lose their
if you get
minds.
super pissed about fireworks on a regular 4th of July, I have horrible news for you.
I know, but please keep in mind of our service members, right? Those suffering from PTSD. Speaking of local governments and such, one bill raises the threshold for a property tax increase. A couple of bills were signed by the governor along with our CFO, Blazing Golia, in Bradenton today. The other bill would require more transparency, including a budget cutting exercise. DeSantis rejects local government's home rule arguments by making a very succinct argument himself.
Say, well, what do you get up there, you guys in Tallahassee, you want to tell people, what to do, a local government?
The two are campaigning for an amendment to raise the homestead exemption, which local officials say could cripple services. Again, I have never seen a state government more openly hostile toward their municipalities, their counties, their residents,
their own
voters,
legislators.
their own legislators. It's like they won't fix their S, so they're running around the state poking their fingers in everyone else's chest. Yeah, we love accountability. Let's start with Tallahassee.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, let's start with the Alligator Alcatraz. How about we do
exactly.
Right there?
Let's talk about that. Not even
$750 million for what, a year and a half?
Not even.
Get out of here with that,
Not
man.
even. And they're trying to dismantle it and do that in the middle of the night and just skulk away like no one's going to notice.
That's some balls mocking people when you
Isn't
have
it?
a $1 billion hole in the budget down there that you swore was going to get filled up by the feds, and it ain't happening.
Stage 5.
I have horrible news for you. It ain't going to happen. Just look at the history. It's the nature of the history. It doesn't happen.
Our flakes are officially frosted.
Well, there you go. Well, personal injury attorney and Morgan & Morgan founder, please give it to me, Ross.
Morgan.
John Morgan says his new political party has a name.
Yay!
Who won?
Wait, hold on. This is where it gets interesting.
Yeah, he asked Americans to submit their ideas for a name, and some 35,000 people did. Morgan says some 250 people submitted the winning entry, the Common Ground Party. They're going to divide equal shares of the $100,000 prize, or about $400 each.
Yeah, and the
That's cool.
The people in the party are going to be called grounders.
Yep, supporters will be, they'll be known as grounders.
I don't hate it.
Yeah.
It's not bad, right?
Yeah.
It's not
Hey,
bad.
you get $400. Come on.
Right, get out of here. But come on,
Would you rather get nothing?
Nobody thought it was going to be just 250 people getting $400.
Yeah, no,
Somebody thought they were going to get rich and buy a Lambo.
Yeah, exactly. Get 100,000 to be able to walk around talking about it.
But
All
then
right.
they found a common ground. I'm with Jack. This thing's got legs.
It's in the name.
It is in the name. All right. The question of AI data centers continues to take center stage across at least the Tampa Bay area. Let's be honest, across the entire state of Florida. I believe Lake County just passed a moratorium for a year on data centers. So over in Citrus County, the Delta Corporation has withdrawn its proposal for a mega center.
Oh my God.
In the Holder Industrial Park, yeah. This comes after residents urged the county commission in May to approve a one-year moratorium on new data center applications, and this is just one of the reasons why.
It has begun to feel miserable living here when I see so much of the nature that makes this a place of beauty being destroyed. Now there is a proposal for 800 more acres to be stolen from us.
800. In the meantime, the battle is heating up in Fort Meade, where residents are seeking to recall 3 members of the city commission and have filed a lawsuit, claiming the recent approval of plans for a data center lacked the required state approval. And in Haines City, officials say the city doesn't even have enough water capacity to bring a proposed facility. And that's the really big issue on the Gulf Coast. They're like telling people, man, stop using the water. We don't have any reservoir.
And you're hearing these local arguments all over. There was one in Escambia County today. There was a woman who got up and basically looked at the commissioners and said, all of you guys say that you're against this. Well, let's vote against it right now. Let's ban them right now.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. And by the way, you could hear in the background, the place was absolutely packed. Where a lot of these civic community kind of get-togethers or votes or open forums don't really draw a lot of people. But man, with these data centers, these people are coming out of the woodwork and they're like, nah, not here, dog.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's also the frustration of people like, I'm tired of this.
Right, yeah.
Let me take a couple hours out of my night and go scream at you.
Pump the brakes for a minute.
Exactly.
We're still trying to get over property taxes and insurance.
I only laughed because of the term of mega center.
I know,
because it's just when it gets so cartoonishly evil. It's made by Acme.
I can't believe there's not a mega Walmart already.
Oh, don't put that idea out
You like
there.
super Walmarts?
Well, if you live in Deltona, be aware there's a boil water notice due to a water main break. A private cable contractor, we haven't heard that before, was working along Howland Boulevard when the water main was damaged. Residents have to boil their tap water before using it to cook, make ice, brush your teeth, or wash dishes. Volusia County is conducting testing to ensure it's safe to drink. All right, if you've got some room in your home and in your heart, Orange County Animal Services is facing overcrowding issues. Workers say they have over 300 animals in their care, and most of them are dogs. So they're asking community members to consider adopting, fostering, which is a great way to, ease the burden on them without having to make a permanent decision.
Yes.
Or rehoming dogs to help with the overcrowding. Adoption fees have also been reduced to help that out in the end.
Good. People always say like, "Oh, I miss Blockbuster. I miss that back in that." Go do that with a dog. Go borrow a dog. You can rent a dog. See how it goes.
Let me get the reviews on the Schnauzer.
Yeah.
All right. Controversy. We've been talking about this as well. Isn't enough to stop some of Kanye West's most loyal fans from going to his upcoming concerts in Tampa. West will perform Friday and Sunday at Raymond James Stadium, but Senator Rick Scott and others have publicly been calling on the Tampa Sports Authority to cancel the shows because of West's anti-Semitic comments. The shows are still set to go on, though, and Tampa's Gage Polk plans to be there for both of them. The 26-year-old Hillsborough College student said he's been a Kanye fan since he was 5, and he says West's music gave him the guidance he didn't have when he was growing up. And Amani Mosley is an assistant professor at the University of Florida School of Music, and she says, listen, there is no crime an artist could commit that would stop people from listening if their music means something to them. And we had someone text us the other day when we were talking about this and say they still bump R. Kelly music.
Yeah.
Period. So that seems to be the case with this young man who tells the Tampa Bay Times that Kanye is just a human being and everyone makes mistakes.
Hey, that Hitler was a hell of a painter.
He was.
I don't know if we're hanging his stuff on the wall, though.
Yeah. I don't know how many auctions I'm hitting up. I don't know how many times my paddle's going to see the day of light.
I feel like this is a great time to ask you guys this. Have you ever seen anything like that story ever in a different decade?
Nope.
Like, was there always some level of, like, this man came out with a song, and I don't even like saying the title of the song, but, like, it makes me feel uncomfortable.
What was the song? I do not write.
I believe the name of the song is...
what is it, dude?
It's Heil Hitler.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, like, Ross, what are you doing?
No.
Mark that.
What are you doing? Is that what you want?
What time is that? 3:36.
I want that audio drop with these eyes, man. I don't need that. I don't need that. But like,
yeah, that's crazy. No, nothing like that. No,
right? There's nothing
more
like that. No ramifications.
You get racially charged stuff, but nothing like that. Nothing, swearing allegiance to or praising one of the worst human being that ever lived.
Well, when you see it in places that you normally wouldn't have seen,
right? Yeah.
Holding office,
right?
Yeah. Who's a rap star when the highest offices? Some of the highest.
It's
offices.
just such a great example of just collectively as a society how desensitized we are to there's just no more ramifications because we basically as a Western society cut the cord in a weird way because now what are you going to do? I'm going to side skirt all people of power, go on the internet and move these tickets.
Yeah, Kanye's going to sell out that stadium twice, but Pete Rose still not in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's never going to make sense. All right, finally, the price for the long-anticipated Grand Theft Auto 6 video game has been revealed. Rockstar Games announced it will cost gamers.
How much? See, Jaden thought it was going to be like $125 or something.
Oh, my, really?
Yeah. That's what he thought, which would be like usually what, $30 or $40 over what a normal game would cost?
Correct. Right now, it's still in the $70 range, right, Ross? For
yeah,
new games?
It's weird. This is actually the biggest array of different prices. Always throughout video game history, it's been a set price, but right now, there's different numbers getting dropped.
I'll go $110.
No.
Okay, so to buy the basic single-player version of the game will cost gamers about $80.
Okay.
That's coming in at $79.99.
Hell yeah.
Meanwhile, Grand Theft Auto 6 Ultimate Edition will set fans back about $100. Not bad, $99.99, which is not a bad price for the Ultimate package.
It's worth it.
And I got to tell you, I still hear gamers bitching about that, and I do not get it. For the value you get for $100 or $75, you have no idea. That's pennies on the minute of entertainment.
You're right. Absolutely right. Because if you're lucky, like, I think the first one, I don't know, I stopped after maybe a couple hundred hours into the game.
Yeah.
But still, that would be what? $2, $1 an hour?
How much
50 cents an hour?
How much is a movie? When you go to the movies now, what's it like, $14?
$15 or so?
$15 to go to a movie.
Yeah.
Well, pre-orders for the game will open on Thursday, and the game itself is set to drop on November 20th.
Wow.
Get ready, Florida. Man, what a time to be in America. We get GTA and the World Cup.
Yeah.
We're just a huge commercial for the whole world this year.
And that concludes your JCS News.
I want to play.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. What's the name of that song you like so much? What was that again? I can't remember. Anyway, back in a sec.
Real Music Weekends are classic alternative. Classic alternative this weekend on Real Radio 104.1.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your Central Florida forecast. And for our Wednesday, we are going to be expecting increasing chances of showers and storms along with hot temperatures. Plan for highs today to reach the mid-90s with a high of around 95 degrees today in Orlando. We'll be seeing about a 50 to 60% chance of rain, and temperatures will be staying hot all the way into the weekend with highs staying in the mid-90s. We'll also see chances of rain staying right around a 40 to 50% as we head towards this Saturday and Sunday. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by Advanced Air Home Service. One call solves it all.
Dispatch, this is Mindy, Advanced Air Home Services. You know, you don't have to put off fixing plumbing problems in your home anymore. I mean, you could just ignore that clogged drain or visit advancedairandheat.com to take care of your plumbing problems. Advanced Air Home Services. License CFC 1430969.
Tools Ace Hardware is Central Florida's Big Green Egg headquarters, offering the absolute largest selection of Big Green Eggs and accessories out there. And right now, you can save big at Tools all the way through July 13th. Get $150 off medium and large packages and $200 off extra large packages. And everybody knows the Big Green Egg, man. The original ceramic Komodo cooker, this unique ceramic design and this airflow system give you unrivaled thermal properties and precise temperature control, going from like a couple hundred degrees up to 750 degrees. It really is a complete outdoor cooking solution, an oven, a smoker, and a grill all in one. It can handle anything from giving you tender, delicious ribs all the way up to crispy pizza as well. Plus, every egg purchase comes with a limited lifetime warranty, and you can save yourself the trouble of putting it together or hauling it home, because check this out. Tools Ace offers free assembly and free local delivery on your Big Green Egg purchase. Shop their huge selection at any of their 14 Central Florida locations, or you can get it right there online at acehardware.com. It's Tools Ace, your backyard place.
Please be advised. You may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, bean sprouts, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
Wait, what? I thought those were good for me.
Turns out, not for everyone. Because what's healthy for one person can cause inflammation for another. And the only way to really know what your body needs is to listen to it.
Listen how?
That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple, at-home gut health test that looks at your body's real-time biology using RNA to understand what's happening inside you right now. When your results come in, you'll learn exactly which foods to eat, which to avoid, and which supplements are right for you. All based on the world's largest RNA-based human biology database and thousands of clinical research studies. And many people who use Viome report more energy, better digestion, and a better mood within months. So stop guessing. Start knowing. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase. Viome. Trust your gut.
50 states, one national mall, 2 weeks of freedom. The Great American State Fair opens June 25th in Washington, D.C. All 50 states. Live music and rodeo, innovation, arts, culture, and American patriotism. Every day brings a new theme celebrating the best of who we are, capped by the largest fireworks display in the world on July 4th. This is for every American. Admission is free. Plan your trip at freedom250.org. Freedom 250, the Great American State Fair. Be there.
Hi, this is Mike Lester with Talon Wealth and the Guarding Your Nest Egg radio show, and I have another investment idea for those seeking great returns with limited risk. Recently, we did a structured note for our clients, paying them 18.75% per year for 4 years, and it was great for clients seeking income or growth and principal protection. The note was based on the S&P, gold, and silver, and our clients won't lose principal as long as none of the ETFs are down more than 40% 4 years from when we place the trade, and the bank guaranteeing them doesn't default. This isn't an offer because we already traded this note, and structured notes aren't for everyone. But if you would like to know more about how structured notes work and what we currently have available, just give us a call at 407-606-6000.
Advisory services offered through Talent Private Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. The opinions voiced and information provided in this material are for general informational purposes only and are not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual.
Here's a harsh fact. 40% of women and nearly 20% of men suffer from varicose or spider veins. Left untreated, these veins can cause tired, heavy legs, swelling, burning, cramping, aching, even restless leg syndrome. In some cases, it can lead to serious health risks like blood clots. USA Vein Clinics offers minimally invasive treatments that take as little as 15 minutes, covered by most insurances. Call 407-706-9137 and schedule your appointment today. Don't wait. Call 407-706-9137 for free information today. Imagine walking, exercising, and sleeping peacefully again. Varicose and spider veins won't go away on their own. USA Vein Clinics can help. Call 407-706-9137 for fast, easy, and affordable solutions. USA Vein Clinics treatments are covered by most insurance plans. Don't put this off any longer. Call 407-706-9137.
You ever notice the first 4 letters in the word paint are pain? Because you're doing it yourself. And it's a pain. The prep, the taping, the mess, the ladders, the I'll finish it this weekend that never happens. So take the pain out of paint and call We Paint Everything today. Interior, exterior, cabinets, ceilings, even repairs before they paint. These are the pros who make your home look amazing without you lifting a finger. Don't live with the pain. Let We Paint Everything handle it. Call Raphael at 407-657-2000 or online at WePaintEverything.com.
Please be advised, you may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
I thought those were good for me.
What's healthy for one person may cause inflammation for another. So how do you know what your body actually needs? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase.
Ready to sell your home and make the process as stress-free as possible? Then contact my friends over at the Nickley Group with Keller Williams Realty. When you sell your home with the Nickley Group, you've got great options to choose from. Sell your home the way you want to, and that includes their guaranteed cash program where you can get a fair cash offer for your home and get it sold in as little as 14 days. Go to thenickley.com or Google the Nickley Group.
If you want to buy or sell quickly, call Nickley.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
During the big summer savings event, get a big summer savings at Sutherland Nissan.
Sutherland.
This month only, get $4,000 in customer cash on new Nissans, plus no payments till 2027.
Sutherland.
Or 0% for 60 months. Now that's a big sum of savings. At Sutherland Nissan and OrlandoNissan.com.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
Check back to customer for 4 months. Payments start 2027. All offers with approved credit on select models.
Radio.
You can watch radio being made on a daily basis. Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
What's up, Colbert crew? It's your self-appointed favorite podcast listener from Port St. Lucie.
What's up?
Had some time off of work, so I've been playing catch-up with the podcast, and I just got to chime in. I know I'm late with this karaoke thing. Song 100% should have been I Blank Blood by Cannibal Corpse. If you're wondering what the blank is, it ties very good into the Pick the Porn segment, and it would have been hilarious to see Deb sing that. Anyway, hope y'all are having a good day. Peace.
See you, buddy. Thank you for that.
Don't know if they would have had the lyrics for that song, sir. But good suggestion.
I would like to go up to the guy who runs karaoke and who's like, "Okay, what are you guys into today? We're gonna do a little B-52s. We're gonna do some. ABBA. What are we doing today? I Blank Blood
by Cannibal Corpse.
By Cannibal Corpse. If you have that, just spin. Yeah, okay.
Our next guest is a big fan.
Yeah, huge fan. All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello,
Jack. Yep. Ross is here as well.
It's true.
We'll do Animal House in a second, but Daryl Payne's been dropping by for this first segment to kind of set it up and have you guys call if you have issues with your dog's behavior. That's what Paw Affection Dog Training does. You guys give it up good and loud for Mr. Daryl Payne. What do you say?
Oh, the dog.
Yeah, I was just gonna use your initials there, but we're not gonna do that. How are you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Yeah, that's awesome. You said you're maybe sliding back to England for a few days.
Back to the motherland for just 12 days.
Yeah, just 12 days.
Yeah, it was his 250th birthday coming up, Treason Day.
Yeah.
Better leave before I get beaten in the streets.
Yeah. It's so wild. My daughter works for an airline, so I was talking to her just probably about a month and a half ago, and I'm like, what are you guys doing this weekend? She goes, we're popping over to Spain for a few days. Just flying over there for like 3 days and then flying right back. Like, that just seems insane to me. It seems like you should have to plan for 5 years to go overseas, but it really isn't a big deal anymore.
We used to go to France shopping.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we'd drop the kids at school. We'd head to Paris for lunch, get some cheap beer on the way back, and pick the kids up at 3 o'clock.
Like, do it on the train because of where your house is, right?
Yeah, well, you drive onto the train.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah, you just drive onto the train, and then the doors shut every kind of fourth car. And you sit in your car all the way through, then you drive off the train the other end.
No way.
Yeah, it's really cool.
How long's that trip?
It's 26 miles. It takes about half an hour.
Half an hour? Do you leave your car running?
No, you just drive on, and you literally drive into the carriage, and then you just sit there, you put the radio on, they have like a little radio station themselves, and drive off the other end.
And that still exists?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Damn. Yeah. Is it expensive?
No, not really. No, you can get the normal train. You don't have to take a car, but it's just if you're going shopping over there, where you just want to drive around France, it's a great way of doing it.
Is all of Europe the same when it comes to driving rules? Like, I know in England, it's you drive on the other side of the road than we drive here. Is that the same all throughout Europe?
Pretty much.
Is it?
It's just England that just tries to confuse people.
It's just the nature
it's still
of
a bit
them.
exciting when I go back now, because I've been here 17 years. So when I go back now, it can get exciting if there's no other cars around, because they give me a clue as to where to be.
Yeah.
But if I come out of a parking lot and I'm the only car on the road, it takes a while. Yeah. Hang on a second, which way am I supposed to be here?
Does Europe have the e-scooters that we have here? The scourge of the e-scooters and e-bikes that we have in our big cities?
Not as much. They started to come in England about 3 or 4 years ago, and they stamped on them pretty quick.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah. So they don't have the scale of the problem that seems to have sprouted up here.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm looking now. What was an e-bike, whereas just pedal assist, they've now become electric motorcycles.
Yeah, basically, with pedals.
7-year-olds driving them
right.
in the street.
It's almost like the pedals are just there just to say it's a bicycle.
Yeah, well, some of them haven't got pedals anymore. It's just, it's terrifying. In our neighbourhood, there's gangs of like mini Hells Angels.
Oh, really? That's so funny. The electric Hells Angels?
The E-Angels, that's what we call ourselves. We take things very seriously. I always manifest. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I see someone on a scooter, maybe this makes me a bad person, but I'm rooting for them to fall a little bit.
No, come on.
I'm just manifesting it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's true. Who doesn't want to see children hurt?
Stop. Get out of here.
Well, I didn't say children.
He's already said some gnarly stuff this morning, or this afternoon.
I'm talking just like drunk people.
Yeah.
And then they throw that dice. I'm like, oh, your balance is off.
All right, Daryl and his wife Penny run Paw Affection Dog Training. We'll get into that here in a few seconds. But what we do want to do in the next segment for Animal House is Daryl will take questions. If you have a dog that's having some behavioral issues, maybe they're peeing in the house, pooping, barking, or maybe you've added another animal to the house they're not getting along with, or they're exhibiting some kind of odd behavior and you can't figure it out and nothing you do works. If you give us a call, Daryl can give you some professional advice on how you could possibly train your dog out of that at home. But if not, obviously, he can give you some examples of how he would do it as a professional. But before we get to that, I know that you have some kind of cool little dog trivia that I think is kind of fun as well.
Yeah. Well, we talked about this before on this first segment, maybe giving a few facts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Stuff that people might not want to know. So, I've been trolling through and, seeing stuff that people might find interesting. Something came up this week, and I know Jack's put it up on the site for people to see
it's right now.
the little cartoon thing.
Yeah, RealRadio.fm/watch. You can see it right now.
Some people will wonder, a certain time of day the dog starts to get antsy about, you coming home if you're looking on the camera and stuff. Experts have found that dogs can actually smell time.
They can smell time?
Yeah. What happens is there's a certain amount of your scent that's in the house in the morning. Now, when the house is left empty, that scent will dissipate during the day. And at a certain point, when you come home, if you come home the same time each day, there's the same amount of scent now available to the dog. So the dog
can time how long that you're going to be in the house based on how long your scent lasts in the house?
Yeah. So as it starts to dissipate, the dog realizes, we're getting to the point now where people are going to start coming home because so that's association.
Wow.
On the same vein with the nose, because a lot of it is the nose, because it's their their most important asset. Do you know that nostrils work separate from each other?
In dogs, the right and left nostril are different?
Yeah, they work independently.
Like eyeballs?
Well, with some people, yeah.
Chameleon eyeballs, right.
A couple of girls I went out with there, it looked in different directions. So the left nostril will work to detect familiar scents, people they know, certain foods, things like that. The right nostril concentrates more on unfamiliar things and things that might be dangerous.
Really?
And so they work independent of each other, but they work at the same time. And the nose is constantly sniffing in and out. It's breathing in and out at the same time. So they can it's like a figure of 8 kind of thing. They don't breathe in and out like we do. It's in and out at the same time. So they're constantly scanning the air for familiar and unfamiliar things.
Wow. Did you know
cool.
that?
Yeah,
How crazy is that?
Yeah. So...
it also says right here that the right nostril is more about private insurance, and then the left nostril is about public insurance. Am I reading that right?
Well, dogs dream. They dream.
Well, they have to, right? Because they have actions in their sleep.
Absolutely.
So
I was going to say, you ever seen your dog when they sort of seem to be running and squeaking as they go?
Yeah.
They're dreaming about the things they did that day, maybe chasing squirrels or chasing a ball and stuff like that. They have the same kind of thing. When they dream, they have dream patterns the same as we do.
I'll be damned.
Yeah. I think I've talked about this before, but they can also sense stress in you.
Yeah.
So they'll pick up on changes in your hormones, your physiology, and they'll smell that. They'll sense that through the veromonasal organ, which is how they come up to you when you're depressed or you're unhappy
or crying
or you're sick.
Yeah.
And they'll come up to you.
What about drunk? If I'm drunk, can my dog be like, oh God.
Yeah, you need an assistance dog.
Yeah, they're staying outside of kicking distance then.
Keep you steady. Well, keeping with the nose, it's like a fingerprint. A dog's nose, they've found, is as unique to the dogs or to the animal as fingerprints are to us.
I'll be damned.
So you can actually identify a dog through its nose print. So
Does somebody do that? I mean, is there a company that does that?
Oh, I'd imagine there probably is. I mean, I've just got this vision now of all the listeners out there, all these dogs walking around with paint on their nose tomorrow.
That's funny.
Because they didn't realize it wasn't, you couldn't wash it off.
All right, very good. Those are very cool, man. That's awesome stuff. If you want to call Daryl and ask about your dog's behavior, you can do that, 407-916-1041. We'll take a little break, give you time to get loaded up, then we'll take those questions next, right here on the Jim Colbert Show. Stay put.
It's almost time for poker. Tickets for the 2026 Real Radio Charity Poker Tournament are available now. Details at realradio.fm/poker.
Looks like all lanes are starting to get by now southbound on Florida's Turnpike at the Greenway. Won't be expecting any lanes blocked. There are some residual delays. Traffic still backed up. Just travel with caution if you see any emergency crews still in the area. 2 left lanes are still blocked on I-4 westbound before State Road 44 due to that disabled truck there. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Fresh from Florida.
Summer starts early in Florida, which means we get more beach time, more sunshine, and more time to enjoy refreshing, sweet, and juicy Florida watermelon. The best part of summer is already here. Locally grown, fresh from Florida watermelon. There's sunshine in every bite.
TK Law does divorce differently. No gimmicks, no false promise. They don't fight for men or women. They fight for you, your facts, your future. TK Law, one firm for life. Visit onefirmforlife.com.
AutoNation's July 4th sale means savings worth celebrating. Right now, drive new and used cars with 0 down. Plus, make 0 payments for 90 days. Thousands of vehicles, thousands in savings. Put 0 down. Make 0 payments till fall on all your favorite new vehicles. Don't miss out. Save now through July 4th weekend only. Hurry to your nearest AutoNation. Less stress, more go. 90 days to first payment on approved credit. Interest accrues from date of purchase. See store for details. Expires 7/5/26.
Get ready for the red carpet celebration of the year when Disney on Ice presents Spotlight Magic, featuring your favorite characters from Zootopia 2, Monsters, Inc., Tangled, and more. Coming to Kia Center September 4th through the 6th. Tickets on sale now. For show details, visit DisneyOnIce.com.
iHeartRadio and Fox Sports are bringing you every match of the FIFA World Cup 2026 live. Magical. Just open the free app and search World Cup. Plus, tap the highlights tab to catch up on anything you missed. Lock in your preset now.
Think you're not the suing type? But you aren't at fault. I'm Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. You didn't choose this accident, the bills, or the damage. Don't cover for someone else's mistake. Just call Mo. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
When you've got a one-track mind, you go where the cravings take you.
Welcome to Racetrack.
Breakfast that satisfies. Snacks that sing. Drinks that refresh. It's a stop that pulls you in. We don't blame you for having a one-track mind, because once you stop at Racetrack, no other stop will do.
Same time tomorrow?
You know it. Racetrack. Whatever gets you going.
There once was a magic. Sorry. At Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex, we don't do fairy tales. We do real, like real adventures to Mars or real journeys into the future to see how imagination can really take us to strange new worlds, and real trips into the past where we meet heroes and legends way ahead of their time. Real rockets, real astronauts, real adventure, all at Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. Discover something real.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Win $25,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows. Pick up your phone and text the word TRUST right now to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
This July 3rd, Mount Dora explodes with excitement at Freedom on the Waterfront. Live performance by national recording artist Tonic, plus a huge kids zone, delicious food vendors, and family fun. Then a breathtaking drone and fireworks spectacular as Lake Dora lights up like never before. Gates open at 4 p.m. Freedom on the Waterfront is presented by the City of Mount Dora and Real Radio 104.1 with support from Discover Lake County. Celebrate America's 250th birthday. Get all the details now at freedomonthewaterfront.com.
Please be advised. You may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, bean sprouts, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
Wait, what? I thought those were good for me.
Turns out, not for everyone. Because what's healthy for one person can cause inflammation for another. And the only way to really know what your body needs is to listen to it.
Listen how?
That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple, at-home gut health test that looks at your body's real-time biology using RNA to understand what's happening inside you right now. When your results come in, you'll learn exactly which foods to eat, which to avoid, and which supplements are right for you. all based on the world's largest RNA-based human biology database and thousands of clinical research studies. And many people who use Viome report more energy, better digestion, and a better mood within months. So stop guessing. Start knowing. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase. Viome. Trust your gut.
You've put it off for a month, but guys, you need to act now. International Diamond Center's amazing free finance offer ends Monday. So if it's time to pop the question, celebrate a big anniversary, or upgrade her diamond, now is the best time. And this is the best way to buy. You can make any purchase and spread your payments over 5 years with an unheard of interest rate of just 0%. 0.0. That's all the way to the year 2031. All designer rings and all certified diamonds are included. All colored gemstone jewelry, all fashion jewelry. Nothing's held back. So act now. Get that $12,000 engagement ring with a hand-picked certified diamond, a designer setting, and pay just $200 a month. Or that $3,000 diamond eternity band is just $50 a month. While interest rates are up everywhere else, IDC takes them all the way down to 0. So you can go big. But time is running out. International Diamond Center's rate relief ends June 30th and will not be extended. International Diamond Center. Altamont Springs, Waterford Lakes, and Mall of Millennia. Excludes Rolex. Get details and more at shopidc.com on approved credit.
Core Flooring Center in Winter Park is the go-to destination for flooring. Visit coreflooringfl.com.
Need a new roof or windows? Visit hbnusa.com.
iHeartRadio FIFA World Cup Update.
Today kicks off the final round of matches in the group stage. Canada coach Jesse March on the opportunity his team has to clinch the top spot in Group B.
2 years ago, everybody thought I was crazy, right? That prospect at the time wouldn't be possible.
Canada would clinch its group with a win over Switzerland. Also in action today, 5-time champion Brazil and co-host Mexico.
For live Fox coverage, search World Cup now on the free iHeartRadio app.
Live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Got a question after an accident? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human. So apparently Facebook is still a thing? Search gym members and join our group.
Hey crew, Deputy Scott checking in. Long time, no chat. Let's see, since I retired, been at the beach about 8 days, spent a whole bunch of the rest of the days in the pool in the backyard. I've grown the most facial hair I've ever grown.
Good for you,
Lost
buddy.
20 pounds. Planted a herb garden, planted a vegetable garden. And last night I ripped all the floor out of the upstairs because my son moved out and now my wife and I are empty nesters.
Hell yeah.
Now I've got to peel all that apart. Have fun.
Hi thee, and well met, I say. Verily I say to thee, it is thine midst of the week, thine hump day. You're better than halfway there, I say verily. And all that writ-rot pot-dot-dot-tee.
All right, welcome back to the Jim Culver Show, Real Radio 104.1. I'm Jim. Deb, Jack, and Ross are here as well. Let's do Animal House.
She likes them fuzzy, furry, feathery, tough, and scaly. It's time for Animal House with Deborah Roberts.
And Animal House is generously brought to us each and every week by personal injury attorney Glenn Klausman over at Klausman Law. We'll tell you how you can get in touch with Glenn at the end of Animal House. But now, please join me in reintroducing Daryl Payne from Pawfection Dog Training.
I get 2 cheers in each segment.
You're the only one.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, not deserving either. I'm going to be honest with you. Phones are open, guys. We do have a call if you want to get in there. 407-916-1041. Again, if your animal is exhibiting some crazy behavior that you can't seem to understand, we can also take a text as well at 77031. Give us a call and we'll do that.
Well, we do have a rather interesting question on the texting service, Daryl. Someone wanted to know, speaking of their nose, what do you think about scented dog shampoo? My wife gets ours a lavender one that he used for a week because he does not wear his glasses in the shower.
It's actually, I've always used baby shampoo on my dog.
It's the best.
Yeah, and it's
Is it really?
it's a lot cheaper than
No more tears.
Nothing
know,
is tested more than stuff they put on babies.
Not only that, you know, a really good one, especially if your dog is having skin issues, Vagisil.
Get out of here. Are you serious?
Absolutely.
Wow.
On the whole body or just that one bit?
The whole body.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, so I use baby shampoo. The thing with strong scents, though, remember how powerful their nose is.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
So it could drive them crazy. So,
Yeah.
you know,
So there's no need for it.
not really.
Yeah,
So the lavender doesn't calm them down
There's-
like the bottle might
Yeah,
say.
and there's actually no need to bathe the dogs as many times as we do, because what we do is we wash the natural oils out of them. So grooming the dog is one thing, you know, brushing them out and combing them and getting rid of that sort of scurf and fur and stuff like that. But you don't need to bathe the dogs as much because you get rid of their natural thing. It's like shaving dogs in the summer. Don't shave them because the coat keeps them cool as well as warm.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, I mean, take out some of the undercoat and the stuff that's dead because it allows the air to flow around the skin. But by bathing them all the time or shaving them, you're reducing their own ability to regulate their heat.
And then you're going to end up with skin issues, which, can be recurring and very expensive.
Yeah. So, yeah, don't go crazy on the bathing.
All right, let's get to it then. We do have a couple calls here. Let's get to them. Hey, Cody, how you doing? You're on with Daryl Payne from Pawfection Dog Training.
Good. How y'all doing today?
Good,
Hey,
brother.
Cody.
I have a 6-month-old Great Dane. I was starting up from a puppy coming up. She was doing good with the training. Potty training did well. All the commands, she did well. And then all of a sudden she hit 6 months old up to about a month ago. She just all of a sudden did a 180. Now she's destroying stuff in the house, potting in the house, being hard-headed, not listening, not wanting to listen to commands.
Aren't Great Danes kind of known for that, Daryl?
Well, all dogs are at that age.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What's happening with Cody's dog is Cody's dog's come out from being a baby to being a teenager. 6 to 10 months is when the dogs change. They start to push the boundaries. They seem to do a U-turn. They go backwards, and they're pushing you to see what they can get away with. They become obnoxious at times. That's the time most people call us. Actually, a lot of people call us when the dog's 8 weeks, looking ahead to things. But when we do the puppy training, we do an in-home session when the pup's very young. But we always go back around the 6 to 10 month stage for this very reason, because they will start to challenge you at that age. So it's not that she's not potty trained anymore. It's that she just can't be bothered to be potty trained anymore. So, and playing you up, she's pushing the boundaries. She's testing you to see what kind of leader you are, and what she can get away with. This is one that, if they give us a call, when we go over there, it's like the instruction book that didn't come with the dog that should have done.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So we teach the human everything they need to know about the dog, how to deal with things, and really give them the knowledge and the experience they need to go forward. So they don't really need us anymore, although we give them a lifetime guarantee, but they don't really need us anymore. But this is the point where you haven't done anything wrong. It's just she's grown up and she's a female, so they're a little more.
Yeah,
hard-headed.
Cody, just give them a call and they'll set up a schedule for you, so that way you can get some training and get that done with.
You didn't say she's extra hard-headed, did you?
Yeah. Penny got the same. 6 years into marriage, she started to push the boundaries.
All right, 407.
And I gave in.
916-1041. It says, my daughter has a dog that has PTSD and will have nightmares, and her dog will sense it and wake up before it gets too bad. And her dog is not a special trained dog. I think she's just bragging there. Hey, now, love the show. I have a 16-year-old miniature schnauzer who has lymph nodes for about a year and a half. Don't want to risk surgery. Wonder if there's anything you can recommend to possibly prevent it from growing or dissipating. So you're not a vet either. So
that's any kind of medical questions. I really would, put you to your vet. The previous caller was interesting because it does bring up a point that dogs will naturally detect things like, if she's got PTSD and she's having night terrors and stuff like that. The dog will pick up on her body language and things like that. When it comes to service dogs for people with PTSD need very little specific training, because just the bond with the person is enough for the dog to learn that person's natural body rhythm and body language.
It was fascinating watching my nephew's service dog, who was trained to detect seizures.
Yeah.
Could be playing, doing anything, anywhere in the house. And inexplicably, he would alert and run to my nephew, and everybody knew, stop what you're doing.
Yep.
A seizure's on its way. Wow. It was the most amazing thing to see.
Yeah, no, I mean, people are paying $30,000 to $50,000 for a service dog to detect things like PTSD, or
that's not necessary.
It isn't, because the dog's being trained away from that person, doesn't even know that person.
Right.
All they're doing really is the obedience and the socialization. You can train it a lot less for and a lot better.
It's kind of ruined the whole dog relationship, though, right? Because I love seeing my dog, but if I was in those shoes and then I see my dog, I'm like, oh God.
Oh no, that's the best thing because you're getting ahead of the problem.
Yeah, like
So
I
rather
get
than-
that, but
yeah.
like next thing I know, my dog is more of like a seizure heads up Doppler. Like every time I see my dog, I'm like, I gotta sit down. Here we go.
It still comes to you when you weren't having a seizure.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Right.
just
Good.
come when you're having a seizure.
But how can you tell?
Yeah. How are your dogs doing, by the way, Ross? Are they because I know that you have multiple issues with your dogs.
Yeah. Well, no, it's just one dog. One dog started behaving really well, and now she's turned a corner. I'm really proud of my dog, Hazel.
You could actually say that Ross's dog was having multiple issues with its owner.
Yeah, it's definitely having multiple issues with its owner.
I turned up. I started just responding to emails in general. So everything's going well with that dog. But my other dog there's no easy way to say it. She's on her way out, and it's been brutal. If I'm being honest with you, she's not been doing well.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
So
it's hard.
having a toddler and a senile dog, she's now handicapped. She's blind.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody did text in and ask, you mentioned about not washing the dog that much. I mean, how often should you? Is this a once a month scenario?
Yeah, I would say once a month, unless there's a reason for it.
Right.
I mean, dogs rolling around a dead fish or something like that, they're not fine. But I mean, if you groom a dog every day, perhaps 20 minutes, 30 minutes of grooming.
Yeah.
And what we say is the ABC, because in England we call it ANS, brush and comb. You sort of kind of massage the dog first. That loosens up the dead hair and the scurf and stuff like that. Then you brush it the wrong way with one of these bristly brushes, and then comb it out the right way. And then just like a leather, you do the car with. It takes everything off, and that's all you really need.
Nice.
Once every day or every other day, and then keep the bathing to perhaps once a month.
Let's end up with this because I think it's important. We won't see you again before 4th of July.
Yeah.
And of course, we know it is America's 250. Normal 4th of Julys are very difficult on dogs. This one could be way worse because these parties could go late into the night, could be extra fireworky this year. And we just did have somebody talk about violently shaking during thunderstorms or loud noises. And just as a professional, we know that there are products out there, but there are people also who don't like to give their dogs things like that. Is there a natural, more normal way to keep your dog safe and during fireworks shows?
To be honest, there isn't. I mean, things like dog Prozac and stuff like that can increase aggression in dogs as a side effect. It will just zonk the dog out. So in extreme cases, speak to the vet. But I'm not a massive fan of medicating dogs. The shaking is a good thing. I know it looks awful, but it's a good thing because the dog is getting rid of the adrenaline that's coming into the body because it
because of
thinks
the noise,
the fight or flight kind of thing.
Right.
So the shaking is good. Giving it somewhere to go, either with you or if it wants to go under the stairs or somewhere safe, let it do that.
And don't baby them, right?
Yeah, there's
do
no
not baby them.
Yeah, I mean, put some soft classical music on, fairly loud. It will drown it out a bit. What I've been saying to people for about the last 3 months is to start playing sounds or fireworks and thunder
before the day,
increasing in sound to get ready for the 4th. But we're a little bit late in the day for that now.
Yeah,
but it's going to be a challenge for a lot of dogs. Empty the dogs early before it gets dark so that you're not taking them out just as your neighbor sets off something he's bought from Preston Putin.
And it's so wild because some dogs react to it and some don't. I had a miniature dachshund that never even blinked an eye, but yet my 160-pound bull mastiff ran like a baby. It's so great. And my dog that I have now, my little Shih Tzu looking thing, does not care about this sound at all. No. It does not even bother her the least bit.
If you can socialize a dog from puppyhood going up into adulthood with loud sounds, it's the best thing because you never have to worry about thunderstorms or fireworks. We used to take our boxer to firework displays and she would stand there watching the fireworks and the noise didn't bother her at all.
I'll be damned. But
a lot of people have got rescue dogs and we don't know what their history was. They've had bad experiences. I had a dog in Texas that was abandoned on a military firing range.
Oh, no.
And it was there for 3 weeks while they were doing exercises. I mean, 4th of July for that dog was something, spectacular.
Yeah, I can only imagine. So how people find you to make an appointment?
If they want to give us a call, 407-456-1066. Join the Facebook page. There's the members page at Perfection Dog Training USA members page, or there's the Perfection Dog Training page on Facebook as well. Or join the website, or go on the website, perfectiondogtraining.com. And we've just been asked to partner with Seminole County Animal Services
to
cool. Educate their staff, train up their behaviourist, and work with them in as far as getting some dogs homes. And we're going to give them a sort of free session every Saturday. They're going to bring some rescue dogs out, give them a run around the agility and all that kind of stuff, just to give them a break from the kennels and
very nice,
that kind of stuff.
That's awesome.
I'm excited about that partnership.
Very
it's
good,
be
man.
really
Congratulations.
Good.
That's pretty awesome.
Nice.
Well, as always, thank you to Daryl Payne and Pawfection. And as always, Animal House is generously brought to us by Glenn Klausman over at Klausman Law. So if you've been in any kind of an accident, it could be a car, truck, motorcycle, even a slip and fall, here's just a couple of reasons why you need to call Glenn. First, Glenn doesn't pass you off to a caseworker. Glenn is going to handle your case. So much so he's going to give you his personal cell phone number and then pick it up when you call. Just a couple of reasons why year after year he's voted super lawyer and legal elite, but he truly is an animal lover and friend of the show. So if you've been in an accident, give him a call, 407-917-1718, or check him out online at klausmanlaw.com. That's KLAUSMAN
Thanks, Deb. 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Scott Maxwell from the Orlando Sentinel up next.
Real Radio is
The Monsters in the Morning.
Got to do to make sure that because there's nowhere to go. Like, what am I gonna do? Get out and just like go by a tree?
I have never heard
pinching the shrimp. You never pinched the shrimp? Oh, you had to pinch the shrimp. I kept pinching the shrimp. Like, no, don't do it. Don't do it.
The Monsters in the Morning.
Real Radio 104.1.
From the Klausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Klausman Law. KlausmanLaw.com.
Looks like all lanes are starting to get by now southbound on Florida's Turnpike at the Greenway. Won't be expecting any lanes blocked. There are some residual delays. Traffic still backed up. Just travel with caution if you see any emergency crews still in the area. 2 left lanes are still blocked on I-4 westbound before State Road 44 due to that disabled truck there. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Trouble sleeping lately? Upgrade to the great sleep you deserve at Mattress Firm's July 4th sale. Choose from a curated selection of top brands and let their sleep experts help you narrow it down. They make sleep easy.
Hey, it's me, Ross, and I'm brought to you today by my friend and personal hero, That Mortgage Guy, Don.
With That Mortgage Guy, Don.com.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is coming back to Las Vegas.
September 18th and 19th at T-Mobile Arena, streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
And you can be there
For a weekend full of superstar performances.
Are you ready?
Once-in-a-lifetime moments you'll have to see to believe.
We're getting this party going, huh?
Only limited single-night tickets remain. Get yours while you still can now at AXS.com. And we'll see you at our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Presented by Capital One.
Kick off the summer stress-free and sell your home with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. You'll save time, make the most money, and eliminate all of the hassle. Hi, it's Jack. In a shifting market, selling your home shouldn't add more stress. With over 13,000 5-star reviews, you can trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for top dollar. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Hey, it's Russ Rollins for HBN USA. Is your bathroom outdated, unattractive, and even like unsafe? Well, good news. HBN Bath can transform it into a beautiful modern space that you're going to love in as little as one day. No long, messy remodels, just fast, professional results. Visit HBNUSA.com to schedule your free consultation. Plus, enjoy 0% financing, no payments for 18 months, or up to $2,500 off your project. Visit HBNUSA.com. Restrictions apply. License number CBC 1255975.
The biggest sporting event in the world and a superior light beer to match it. Michelob Ultra. Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 26. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
A family office is a team built to handle the 3 biggest financial responsibilities a family faces: wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning. Most firms only manage your investments and refer the rest out, hoping everyone stays aligned. At Trajan, we built something different. Your wealth, tax planning, and estate planning are handled together inside one firm under one roof. There's no guessing whether your CPA, advisor, and estate attorney are truly in sync, because our team works together every day on your behalf. When your financial life becomes more complex, your advice should become more coordinated, not more fragmented. One plan, one trusted team. Call Trajan today, 855-TRAJAN-1. That's 855-TRAJAN-1.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
There once was a magic. Sorry. At Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex, we don't do fairy tales. We do real, like real adventures to Mars or real journeys into the future to see how imagination can really take us to strange new worlds, and real trips into the past where we meet heroes and legends way ahead of their time. Real rockets, real astronauts, real adventure, all at Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. Discover something real.
C-Lane here, and guys, let's have a chat for a second. If you are starting to see the symptoms of erectile dysfunction or PE show up in the bedroom, you know that's not something that fixes itself. It might be time to call Premier Men's Medical Center. A lot of guys are calling. They're very helpful, and they want you to avoid surgery. They told me that's one of their big goals. They have painless procedures, and surgery is painful, it's invasive, and it's expensive. And they don't want you to have to go through that. They want you to go through their painless procedure, and 98% of men see results right there in the office, right there, same day. So if you're still relying on pills, if you're having to up your dose, it's time to call Premier Men's Medical Center. They're getting guys back to where they should be and feel like themselves again. They're offering a free consultation, but you've got to call now. 407-723-7533. It's 407-723-7533. Don't overthink it. Just call the incredibly helpful, the incredibly knowledgeable folks at Premier Men's Medical Center and find them online at premiermensmedical.com.
Please be advised. You may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, bean sprouts, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
Wait, what? I thought those were good for me.
Turns out, not for everyone. Because what's healthy for one person can cause inflammation for another. And the only way to really know what your body needs is to listen to it.
Listen how?
That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that looks at your body's real-time biology using RNA to understand what's happening inside you right now. When your results come in, you'll learn exactly which foods to eat, which to avoid, and which supplements are right for you. All based on the world's largest RNA-based human biology database and thousands of clinical research studies. And many people who use Viome report more energy, better digestion, and a better mood within months. So stop guessing. Start knowing. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase. Viome. Trust your gut.
July 4th, 2026, the 250th anniversary of American independence. The Great American State Fair becomes the center of it all. All 50 states, a national prayer moment. And that night, the largest fireworks display in the history of the world. There's never been a July 4th like this one. There never will be again. Plan your trip at freedom250.org. Freedom 250. The Great American State Fair, July 4th.
Win $25,000 in free impact windows from Reese Windows. Text TRUST to 20129.
Our call with Scott Maxwell is brought to you by That Mortgage Guy Don. You know, it's not just home loans. That Mortgage Guy Don also does commercial and SBA, Small Business Administration loans too. And if you want to buy a business or franchise, That Mortgage Guy Don has your back with over 50 sources for your SBA and business loans of all sizes. You can get a quote with no hard credit inquiry. So don't miss the boat. Compare your quote at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Obviously, this is why YouTube was created. Obviously, at Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Yo, JCS show. Love you guys, man. Been a long time listener.
Awesome, dude. Thank you.
You were talking about the cream soda and the cream soda float and the root beer float, and you got me thinking. I'm a big fan of ginger beer. There's a company out of the Bahamas called Barrett's, and it's amazing. And if you take a little bit of ice and you put some heavy cream over it, or even some French vanilla creamer, and then you fill it up with root beer or ginger beer or cream soda, it's mind-blowing. I promise. I think they're calling it a dirty soda right now.
That sounds good AF.
Want one now.
I'm a huge fan. My day starts with that French vanilla creamer and coffee.
So
but I
good for
couldn't
you.
imagine putting it in anything else.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Yeah. All right, 77031. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Remember, the poker tournament tickets went on sale today. It's realradio.fm/poker. It was 70% sold out when we started the show today at 3 o'clock. I hope you can still get in, but if you want to go, you better do it today or you are not going to make it. So again, that's realradio.fm/poker. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack. And Ross.
Believe in yourself.
And every Wednesday about this time, our good friend Scott Maxwell drops by from the Orlando Sentinel to talk about what he's writing about. You guys give it up good and loud for the Truth Dragon, Mr. Scott Maxwell. What do you say? It was way louder for Daryl Payne, by the way.
Well, Daryl takes the time.
Just coming out hot.
Daryl takes the time to come
Jim,
here.
I bet you drink your coffee just black, don't you?
No, actually, dude, I'm a cream and sugar guy, and I use.
Oh my god, so am I. Except it's I'm trying to move to natural stuff like agave.
To sweeten it, I use turbinado sugar to sweeten mine because I think cane or refined sugar has like a synthetic flavor to it. So I use the raw sugar. I think it's way better.
In the brown bag?
Yeah, in the brown bag.
Yeah, I like that.
The way the Cubans
like that
do
too,
it.
except it takes 52 bags to get.
That's what I like about it because it's a warm sweet rather than that harsh kind of tinny sweet that you get from cane sugar.
Let me ask you this: do you prepare your coffee the night before?
No, I have an Nespresso, so I do the pods and the.
You and George Clooney, okay,
yeah. Oh, Jack had one too, but he took it back because he's not fancy enough.
Yeah, I returned it within that 30-day window you get from Amazon.
I was just about to say, if I'm guessing, it got about 6 months use out of that thing, and then got the refund.
Jack sent it back with 20 miles on it.
I realized it was costing me 5 times as much for my coffee than the old method. I'm like, I'm out of here.
But the thing is, you say that, but when you make a pot of coffee, do you always drink the entire pot? I mean, did you have that down to a science?
You're talking to Jack.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, buddy.
I got other people in the house I have to account for.
Are you a brewer?
I mean, just a regular brewer. Yeah, just a yes.
Just like a drip coffee brewer every morning. You don't have a machine that does it, not a Keurig or anything like that?
No, I mean, I have a Keurig for when emergencies strike, but yes, and I am in charge of both my coffee at my god-awful hour and of having the pot done fresh for my wife when she comes down.
When she gets up 3 hours after you?
Absolutely. Yes. You when you get up, that's why when someone else is up first, you're like, oh, I hope coffee is ready and I don't have to wait the 5 minutes for it to brew.
And there's nothing better in the world than coming out of your bedroom to know that someone else has brewed coffee that morning. That is a very...
And I'm telling you, 2 good pieces of advice I heard in life is don't go to bed with dishes in your sink or without your coffee ready, because either one you will regret the next morning.
The dishes in the sink thing we adhere to for sure, but our coffee is just a couple flips away, so we don't have any problem with that.
Yeah, well, if I had radio money, it'd
get out of here with that radio money stuff. Good Lord of mercy. You should read the headlines.
Speaking of radio money, I heard you guys got a little buck wild at the company propaganda fest yesterday.
How does this get around so quickly? Everybody else, by the way, is posted.
He's the Truth Dragon.
Oh, that's right. You know. He's got feelers everywhere.
He saw us drive by the old Orlando Sentinel building.
Hey, buddy, listen.
I'm already said I'm pathetic. Why do you need to bring that up?
Hey, we got a little thing coming up. Can we say what we're starting? Can we say the / thing? Can we talk about that?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, very good. We're starting a whiskey or a whiskey of the week coming up with our friends at / That's gonna be starting in July. So, buddy, you gotta make it a point to at least slide by once a month and sit in on these tastings, buddy. We had the list today. We're getting some pretty crazy stuff coming up for the next 6 months.
Absolutely. In fact, you remember, I think you all talked about it when I was there last time those guys were there, when we were talking about the Sentinel.
Yeah. The old watchdog.
Sentinel.
Yeah. That's cool, man. Yeah, they're we started an entire bit with them. We're starting in July. We can't wait because they're just 2 of the most wonderful dudes, and their products are amazing. And we already have the list of the whiskeys we're going to be trying, and it looks insanely cool.
And Deb, don't I remember you could take or leave bourbon?
Yeah, it's not one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I think they did this, honestly, Scott, as a way to kind of bribe you to come into the station. So
Come on,
guys.
Scott. Come back to us.
Baby, come back.
Deb,
It's
remind me.
always fun to be there. Usually I wait until Jim leaves, but yeah, no, it's
You
always fun.
mother. You mother.
Oh.
I want
How
to know
dare you.
Deb's preference, though. If it's not bourbon, then what is it?
Well, I think it would be more bourbon than whiskey.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Or
it is a type of whiskey, but yeah,
Right,
yeah. Scotch, bourbon, whatever you want to do.
But everything pales to black tar heroin.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
And I got to tell you, in the summer, I'm kind of a fan of turning to a good old gin and tonic.
Yes.
And, hit right.
Buddy, we'll be drinking a bunch of that soon. We're going on a little trip. I love gin and tonic in the summer with a little lemon. It's the greatest.
Yes, I like the kind that have a little bit of the herbal essences going on in them.
All right, very nice. All right,
Let's go drink.
Yeah, let's go drink. I agree. You like to day drink, Scott?
On vacation, not at home.
Yeah. Day drinking on vacation is the absolute best. Although on a random Saturday when you wake up and just figure out you don't want to do anything, going to an oyster bar and hammering some beers and eating oysters is pretty darn cool around, say,
that's
noon.
pretty good. Yeah, when we're on vacation, I'm usually playing catch up with my wife. I think I've told you before that, I turn around at 9:30 and she's got that look on her face like, yeah, it's tequila. And
Yeah, I saw that picture from your vacation where it's like 9:30 in the morning and
that's right.
She's got the cocktail right there, no problems.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Scott didn't have the coffee ready.
Yeah. So more Florida tax fun stuff, huh?
Well, we can talk about either local taxes or state taxes. I sent you a text. I've been kind of blown away by what's going on at Alligator Alcatraz, and I didn't think that was going to be possible because I kind of thought we already knew what this was. But this is kind of, in my estimation, and I try not to use hyperbole, it may be one of, if not the biggest, taxpayer-financed boondoggles I think this state has ever seen. The amount of money is just incredible for what we got for it. And from day one, when they first announced this thing, they said they were going to build what's basically a prison in the Everglades out of tents and cages. It's now got a bill of about $1 billion. The feds are the ones that pulled the plug. And I think Donald Trump did Ron DeSantis no favor by admitting that one of the reasons they were pulling it down, moving all the detainees out, is because they said they didn't think it was a good idea to have a soft-sided facility in the middle of hurricane season. Well, no,
blank.
You know what?
Right in Florida.
That's exactly what everybody said when it started.
And by the way, I heard the governor say that this was always supposed to be a temporary facility. Do you remember that ever being said when it was being erected? Do you remember that ever being said when it was being put together or being even proposed? That it was going to be a temporary facility? I don't ever remember that being said.
I do not, Jim, but let's just take it. Let's just say somebody did say that. Do you think anybody heard Ron DeSantis say, here's what we're going to do, spend $1 billion on something that's only temporary?
Well,
but the new detail that got out that I had sent you in a text yesterday that kind of just blew my mind when I didn't think it could be surprised was that the contractors, and that's where all the griftings happen, man. These are no bid deals, one after the other. I think I told you about this porta potty company that was originally a contract let for $92 million. The Miami Herald reported that porta duty calls. Love the name. Don't like the deal. Duty calls that their contract's now up to $200 million. You're now talking about the budget for a small city right there. But anyway, they brought in these contracts. CBS News Miami got a hold of some of these contracts, and they have riders in them that say if the state ever shuts down because it decides this is one dumbass idea and it costs way too much, they have to pay the contractors even more money. For going. So they get a no bid deal, and then there's riders in the contract that CBS Miami estimated it being tens of millions more dollars. So it's going to cost taxpayers even more just to shut the thing.
How is this? I mean, and the funny thing is I see some people with outrage, but this seems to be like not really hitting people. Is it just because nobody understands the scope of this? Because the feds also said that they would reimburse Florida for building it. Wasn't that one of the onuses for building it to begin with? Is because we got like a verbal from the feds that they were going to at least put a pretty good chunk of money toward this?
That was the understanding. That was certainly what the governor said would be the case.
Yes.
That has not been the case.
Not one penny.
I think the last I read, and there may be some development, there's been some chunk of the money, but has been reimbursed, but not nearly what was promised. And I think, one of the things I've tried to make a distinction with some people who are, for whom cracking down on illegal immigration was a big thing is you can do that. We can do that. I don't have any problem with the notion of people who aren't be here breaking the law, holding that accountable. But you can do that with competitive bidding. You can do that with audits. You can do that, and that's the other thing. We're now, I think, 4 years into this declaration of emergency spending that Ron DeSantis declared. State law absolutely declares that when this emergency spending declaration is issued, that an audit has to be conducted on all this money. We have not seen one. Meanwhile, our clown show CFO is running around the state screaming bloody murder about how Orlando's poet laureate gets $6,000 a year in gas money, and there's $1 billion in no bid contracts, not only going out the door in Everglades, but being more paid just to pack up and leave.
It really is. And to be honest with you, what the part I don't understand is how does this not get also bipartisan scorn? I mean, we understand that the left is going to scorn, but people who are Republicans and they're supposed to be fiscal hawks should be screaming to the clouds about this. I mean, this is what Republicans say that they hate more than anything is fiscal waste from governments. I mean, this is one of the property tax. We talk about this property tax initiative, and one of the blowbacks we get here is, well, the government spent too much money freely. The governments are wasting your money. Commissioners make too much money. We don't need all the parks or fireworks shows, but yet there's a $750 million hole in the state budget just south of here, and they don't say a word about it. Not a syllable,
I had somebody
dude.
on Twitter, which is the sort of the not known for mental acuity, but respond to my Alcatraz column by saying, basically cry harder, lib.
Yeah,
and I was just basically made the point. This column said only two things. We should have competitively bid contracts and audits.
Right.
And I bet you go tell mommy and daddy, I'm a fiscal conservative.
Right. Yeah, sure. That's the thing. That's the hypocrisy that I can't stand now, because we're getting into these blurry, we're like, you can't be part of a party without kind of, committing yourself completely to the thought process. But yet the thought process, when you look at it, you're like, man, it's not logical. You're supposed to be somebody who hates the fact that big government's out there. You're supposed to be the people who are shaving these budgets down so you can maximize your dollars and smaller government. I've never seen anything like it, Scott. When you sent that text this morning, I literally looked at it and I was just like, I just turned my phone back over. It's almost like I don't want to learn anything else about it, because already what you see is so disgusting.
It is extreme. And listen, I take off the partisan blinders, because just yesterday in today's paper, I had another column that was raking our Democratic mayor of Orange County over the coals for hotel taxes, where they are, I mean, you talk about something that blows your mind again. They are basically paving the way to what I think is going to be yet another expansion of the Orange County Convention Center. This thing is 7 million square feet. Just 2 years ago, they voted to spend another $500 million on this. We got all kinds of needs. I'm just kind of tired of people putting on partisan glasses and excusing things when these financial issues need to be cracked down on all the way around.
Yeah, for sure, man. Always good talking to you, Big Dog. Remember, we got to get you in here one Friday when we start doing this bourbon tasting and get a real pro's perspective on what we're tasting.
I am not a pro, but I will. Fridays are a good day. I can start drinking on it.
You guys give it up. Getting loud for Scott Maxwell.
No accountability.
OrlandoSentinel.com. You can get your subscription today, buddy. We'll see you soon.
Have a great week, guys.
You got it, man. All right. 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Back in a sec with more of the Jim Colbert Show. Stay right there.
You can't argue with an algorithm, but you can call us. Real Radio 104.1. Guaranteed human.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
Hey there, Central Florida Fox 35 Storm Team Meteorologist Snow Bergen here. We are looking at a blend of clouds and sunshine over the next couple of days. Temperatures still in the mid-90s with a handful of afternoon and evening showers and storms. A couple may turn severe. Remember, what makes a storm severe is winds to 60 and or quarter-sized hail. Heading into the weekend, still some afternoon storms. Saturday, a little bit drier on Sunday, and in response, temperatures maybe close to 100 by Sunday afternoon. Have a great night.
This report is sponsored by Advanced Air Home Service. One call solves it all.
Dispatch, this is Mindy, Advanced Air Home Services.
You know, you don't have to put off fixing plumbing problems in your home anymore. I mean, you could just ignore that clogged drain or visit advancedairandheat.com to take care of your plumbing problems. Advanced Air Home Services. License CFC 1430969.
Man, Tools Ace Hardware is Central Florida's Big Green Egg headquarters, offering the absolute largest selection of Big Green Eggs and accessories. And right now, you can save big at Tools Ace all the way through July 13th. Get $150 off medium and large packages and $200 off extra large packages. Everybody knows the Big Green Egg, man. It's that original Komodo cooker. Its unique ceramic design and airflow system give you unrivaled thermal properties. What it means is this: you can go from 200 degrees to 750 degrees, which makes it a complete outdoor cooking solution. That's an oven, a smoker, and a grill all in one. It can handle everything from tender ribs all the way up to crispy pizzas, and every egg purchase comes with a limited lifetime warranty. On top of that, you can save the trouble of putting it together or hauling it home because Tools Ace offers free assembly and free local delivery on your Big Green Egg purchase. Shop their huge selection today at any of their 14 Central Florida locations or find them online at acehardware.com. It's Tools Ace, your backyard place.
This July 3rd, Mount Dora explodes with excitement at Freedom on the Waterfront. Live performance by national recording artist Tonic, plus a huge kids zone, delicious food vendors, and family fun. Then a breathtaking drone and fireworks spectacular as Lake Dora lights up like never before. Gates open at 4 p.m. Freedom on the Waterfront is presented by the City of Mount Dora and Real Radio 104.1 with support from Discover Lake County. Celebrate America's 250th birthday. Get all the details now at freedomonthewaterfront.com.
Please be advised. You may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, bean sprouts, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
Wait, what? I thought those were good for me.
Turns out, not for everyone, because what's healthy for one person can cause inflammation for another. And the only way to really know what your body needs is to listen to it.
Listen how?
That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that looks at your body's real-time biology using RNA to understand what's happening inside you right now. When your results come in, you'll learn exactly which foods to eat, which to avoid, and which supplements are right for you, all based on the world's largest RNA-based human biology database and thousands of clinical research studies. And many people who use Viome report more energy, better digestion, and a better mood within months. So stop guessing. Start knowing. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase. Viome. Trust your gut.
Tools Ace Hardware is Central Florida's Big Green Egg headquarters, offering the absolute largest selection of Big Green Eggs and accessories. Right now, you can save big at Tools Ace Hardware throughout June. Get $150 off medium and large packages and $200 off extra large packages. The Big Green Egg is the original ceramic Komodo cooker. Its unique ceramic design and patented airflow system deliver unrivaled thermal properties and precise temperature control, ranging from 200 degrees all the way up to 750 degrees. It's a complete outdoor cooking solution, an oven, smoker, and grill all in one that can handle everything from smoking tender ribs to baking crispy pizzas. Plus, every egg purchase comes with a limited lifetime warranty. And you can save yourself the trouble of putting it together or hauling it home because Tools Ace Hardware offers free assembly and free local delivery on your Big Green Egg purchase. Let these guys do the heavy lifting for you. Shop their huge selection at any of their 14 Central Florida locations or find them online easily at acehardware.com. It's Tools Ace, your backyard place.
How will we ever defeat the British?
By remembering what we're fighting for.
General.
A country of our own that will one day celebrate 250 years.
How will we celebrate, sir?
By going to Headquarter Hyundai for the revolutionary Hyundais for Less sales event.
Hyundai, sir?
Yes, thousands off, plus they want any trade, paid for or not, at Headquarter Hyundai.
Here!
With revolutionary reductions on 250 vehicles.
It sounds glorious, sir.
Oh, it is. America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty with Hyundai Assurance. New Tucsons, Elantras. Pay thousands less and get 0% financing for 60 months.
What about payments, sir?
Headquarter Hyundai will have their best lease programs of the year.
It's revolutionary. Hyundai's thousands less.
And they want any trade-in. At Headquarter Hyundai.
Just off I-4 on Reinhardt Road in Sanford, Lake Mary.
HeadquarterHyundai.com.
And no tax, right, sir?
Well,
plus tax and tag, visit HeadquarterHyundai.com.
Please be advised. You may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, bean sprouts, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
Wait, what? I thought those were good for me.
Turns out, not for everyone, because what's healthy for one person can cause inflammation for another. And the only way to really know what your body needs is to listen to it.
Listen how?
That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple, at-home gut health test that looks at your body's real-time biology using RNA to understand what's happening inside you right now. When your results come in, you'll learn exactly which foods to eat, which to avoid, and which supplements are right for you. All based on the world's largest RNA-based human biology database and thousands of clinical research studies. And many people who use Viome report more energy, better digestion, and a better mood within months. So stop guessing. Start knowing. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase. Viome. Trust your gut.
Pirate Spot Fireworks is celebrating 250 years of freedom and fireworks with free bonus gifts while supplies last. Shop Florida's largest selection of buy one, get two free fireworks. Locations in Eustis, Longwood, and Sanford, or you can shop online at iwantfireworks.com. That's iwantfireworks.com.
When you've got a one-track mind, you go where the cravings take you.
Welcome to Racetrack.
Breakfast that satisfies. Snacks that sing. Drinks that refresh. It's a stop that pulls you in. We don't blame you for having a one-track mind, because once you stop at Racetrack, no other stop will do.
Same time tomorrow?
You know it. Racetrack. Whatever gets you going.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
During the big summer savings event, get a big sum of savings at Sutherland Nissan.
Sutherland.
This month only, get $4,000 in customer cash on new Nissans, plus no payments till 2027.
Sutherland.
Or 0% for 60 months. Now that's a big sum of savings. At Sutherland Nissan and OrlandoNissan.com.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
Check back to customer for 4 months. Payments start 2027. All offers with approved credit on select models.
If you want to buy or sell your home quickly, call Nick Lee. For a guaranteed cash offer, visit thenickleegroup.com.
Radio. 104.1.
If you don't know what web goals are, consider yourself lucky. Feel like helping out? Go to JimColbertLive.com and look at stuff.
I don't know if you've heard, but Pepsi's in the probiotic game. I've seen Pepsi probiotic, soda regular, and I think cherry. So there you go. You can get in the probiotic game there, Jimmy.
Yeah, no.
Who did you color crew? You know him, your favorite tea back in the villas of Duval. And today we raise a beer to International Fairy Day. Not your buddy, but no, those creatures that look all cute and whatnot, but they're actually quite mean. They actually kidnap children and people sleeping outside and replace them with a changeling. It's true. Anywhoozens, have a good show. Peace.
Didn't know that. Fairies are nefarious?
Why are you opposed to prebiotic sodas?
You mean, why do I not want to drink them?
Yeah, probably doesn't want to have a blowout.
Yeah, Ross said he had a colon blowout when he drank his, and I'm not a fan of that.
He overindulges.
Yeah.
I drank 2.
I also am an overindulger, Jack. I don't know if we've met.
You should try it.
Have you tried it?
Yeah, and I try to avoid soda, but if you look at the ingredients and it's a lot better than this stuff you're currently drinking.
Yeah, maybe so.
Not a maybe.
What effect? Real quick, welcome back. I'm Jim. Deb, Jack, and Ross are here as well. What effect does it have on you? I mean, can you tell when you drink it? Like when you drink a Red Bull, you can tell, right? Because it's meant to do that. It gives you a little jittery, a little energy, or a little jerky energy or whatever. Can you tell when you drink a probiotic that it's done something for you?
Only when it's go time.
Oh, when it's go time. Right. See, I don't want that.
What?
I don't want to drink something that I only know it's working when I'm going to the bathroom, because I don't have a problem with that, dude. I don't really have any gastrointestinal kind of going to the bathroom problems.
Yeah, but you don't know what you don't know. You haven't been to the land.
You're saying you don't want any more fiber in your diet than you currently have?
I have a pretty good diet, guys. I mean,
do you?
I mean, today I had Doritos and a Twix. What's wrong with that?
See what I'm doing? And then you would put the Twix inside of the Doritos.
I got a little snacky. I did just rice and beans today for lunch, and some steak.
So you go ahead, you rip one of
that's
these
good.
sodas. I'm going to bring one of these sodas in tomorrow.
I'll try it.
But
Do
you,
it, I'll
you
try
have to
it.
drink the whole thing.
Well, I will, but you guys have to be ready to go if something happens.
Nothing's going to happen.
Jeff, you have to be ready to go tomorrow if something happens. If I drink this probiotic and I start melting here in my chair.
No, I'm going to be the first one out of the door because I'm not going to be left with that stench.
It's not a stench. It's a next morning thing. It's not going to make you toot or anything. It's just going to make just like,
I
whoa.
thought you had a little accident though. At the first, when you first started drinking them and you weren't used to it, it wasn't because you overindulged. It was because you didn't know it was going to have that effect. And then you had a little,
Yeah, and then I liked it.
You
in
liked
your
it?
pants?
No, it's never been in the pants. What a weird rumor to start.
Well, you're the one who said it.
I did not say it.
First the Hitler stuff, now this.
Now this.
When did I bring up Hitler?
Are you crazy?
3 o'clock.
First segment.
God almighty, man. I forgot already.
Yeah, really?
Yes. You should try definitely an Olipop and or whatever these biotic sodas.
Bring one tomorrow. Bring one tomorrow, and I'll bring the ice cream. We'll get it set up right.
Deb, I'm bringing 2. I think you would enjoy it. It's a fun time. It makes everything together.
Drink one with me, Deb.
No.
Come on, do it. And then we can high five on the way to the bathroom.
Yeah, no.
I think it's over exaggerated the effect it has on you.
All right, well,
It's
I'm not taking the
healthier
chance.
soda.
We have long drives home, guys.
I don't want any more healthier things added to my lifestyle. I already have so many.
Yeah.
I got to plan to die at 64, and I'm not messing with it.
There's so many healthy choices everywhere, man.
You're going to like it. It's like eating a salad, but you drank it.
I did something this morning, and I didn't realize how it was going to bother me because I was too lazy to go back in my bedroom. Have you guys ever put on 2 different socks? And when you put it on, like I didn't want to walk back to my bedroom, and I thought I had, because when I put them together, you put your socks together?
Yes.
So I put my socks together.
You ball them?
Yeah, I bought them up. Yeah.
I don't ball them.
Ball them up, and I got my socks, and I go and I sit down, and I do the same thing every morning. I let my dog out to go to the bathroom before I leave, and while my dog's doing doing her bathroom stuff, I'll sit and put my socks on, and I put the one sock on, and do you guys do sock shoe or sock shoe?
Sock shoe.
Sock shoe.
Sock shoe.
I'm sock shoe.
That's weird.
Leave. You don't like your kind around
so
here.
I put a sock and a shoe
Limp
on.
out of here with one sock and shoe on.
I put a sock and a shoe on, and then when I pulled the other sock out, I realized it's not the same. Now, it's the same brand of sock, but it's not the same design on the sock. Put the sock on, and man, for the first 40 minutes of my drive, I couldn't stop thinking about it. Like, it's nothing different. Same thickness, same company, same everything, different design, and it destroyed me for 40 minutes of my drive.
Yeah. No, I've gotten over that because it happens to me all the time because I have 2 different sets of Puma socks. One has the Puma logo on it. The other one, they say it on it. And I looked at my feet, and it's like, wait a minute. Those don't match. But everything else is the same. I've gotten over that. I can't do different style socks on my...
I couldn't do that either. Like, I couldn't put one of the Thorogood socks I gave you guys on and then a regular sock because the one's like a 1/4 inch thick and the other one's like a dress sock, and you can't do that.
That Thorogood sock is like someone hugging your
Yeah, I
foot.
got to get you some more of those.
Yeah,
you had a blowout, right?
Yeah.
That's wild. I've never seen...
No. My blowout was on the Jim Colbert Show sock.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Thorogood. That's a good time.
With the history of this show and socks, don't use the word blowout.
And also, why are we
Thank
using
you.
the term
Why am
blowout?
I the only one talking?
Yeah,
exactly. First we're talking about the blowout from the Ollie South soda. Now we're talking a blowout in your feet.
But when
You've got too many blowouts, you guys.
But when you get a long toenail, like your big toenail gets a little long, dude, it can get in there and start sawing around a little bit.
So that's your blowout?
Something your wife, I'm sure, is well aware of.
Yeah. I've already. Oh, don't get me started on that.
It's not good.
I've opened her up with my big toenail before.
I started throwing away socks.
Why?
Because they went convertible.
Oh, yeah, you got a hole in them? Yeah, I throw them out immediately. But it's hard to get through these Thorogood socks because they're so freaking thick.
So that's what would cause Ross to throw out a sock and nothing else.
And nothing else, right? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, when all of a sudden this little ghostly toe just pops out of this little barrel hole.
I hate it.
It's not good.
And back in the day, you used to that little Dennis Miller bit, right? Back in the day, everybody did the same thing. When you had a sock with a hole in it, you elongated the sock, you tucked it under your toes, you grabbed it with your toes, you stuck it in there, and you opened your toes, brand new sock.
Didn't work.
It does work.
No, your foot would actually end up sliding forward, and then
you get a cramp in your toes from trying to hang onto that little balled over area there.
Exactly, to keep it under there?
Yeah.
Did you guys ever go without socks as kids? Like during high school, like a cool thing? You didn't wear socks? Man, I did that with boat shoes for about 3 weeks. And then I remember leaving them in my car and then opening my car door, and it smelled like I'd had a bunch of like Ollipops. Yeah. It was not good.
I will not take this slander.
You will take this slander.
They're good drinks. They're going to be, they're good for your gut. You're going to be amazed.
Yeah.
It's going to be like taking like a vitamin.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Back in 1 sec with more of the Jim Colbert Show. Stay put.
Your chance to win $2,500 is just minutes away with the $250K USA giveaway, presented by HBN Bath on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Scattered showers slowing down traffic a lot more than usual. Expect some rainy conditions, reduced visibility, slippery roadways. There's also a couple of accidents causing you trouble. A disabled vehicle on I-4 westbound before Colonial Drive's causing bumper-to-bumper traffic through the city. The Beach Line westbound before Innovation Way, the left lane's blocked. Traffic stop and go there. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by OUC.
With OUC rebates, you can upgrade your home with energy or water-saving improvements and get money back. From AC systems to irrigation updates, long-term savings start here. Don't just go green, get green. Visit OUC.com/getgreen.
Go ahead and open up that dream business, because that mortgage guy, Don, also does commercial and SBA, Small Business Administration loans as well. And if you already have an existing SBA loan with a rate of 9% or more, then you are in luck. That mortgage guy, Don, can refinance your qualified high-interest SBA loan to a low fixed rate of 8.25%. And if you want to buy a business or franchise, that mortgage guy, Don, has your back with over 50 sources for your SBA and business loans of all sizes. And you can get a quote with no hard credit inquiry. So don't miss the boat. Compare your quote at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with thatmortgageguyDon.com.
For more information about contests on this station, go to realradio.fm/rules.
Having solar is great. I had it since 2013, February of 2013. So 13 years. I think like twice I've needed to reach out to a solar company for customer service. And most recently this week, I reached out to Solar Source because I noticed the data wasn't going to the app and I couldn't see how much energy I was producing. And they got back to me so fast, had an appointment scheduled the next day, and then I quickly realized I was the one who unplugged the internet connection. So I fixed that real quick, and I thank them for their quick service. But that's the kind of customer service you get with Solar Source. They are on it. They've been doing this since 1984 in our community. They offer an industry-leading 25-year warranty and no pressure, no gimmicks, just expert guidance. And right now, during the summer, they have the Solar Source Price Rewind event. They're rolling back there to pre-2020 solar pricing. So it's a great time to investigate getting solar. Get your quote today. Go to solarsource.com for Florida's oldest and most experienced solar provider. It's solarsource.com, and tell them Jack from Real Radio sent you for exclusive savings.
Meet Sophia, a huge soccer fan. With her Real Unlimited from Total Wireless, she's streaming 3 games, video calling her cousin in Mexico,
and running the quiniela all on my new Samsung Galaxy.
She's practically running the whole tournament from her phone.
Good thing I have Total Wireless.
Switch to Total Wireless Total Max 5G or All Access plans to get on a network that won't put you second. Plus, a Samsung Galaxy on us. Total Wireless, your own Real Unlimited. Offer ends 7/8/2026 or while supplies last. Advised taxes and fees may apply.
Kick off the summer with a stress-free way to sell your home with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. You'll save time, make the most money, and eliminate all the hassle. Hi, this is Mark Spain. The guaranteed offer is the simplest way to sell your home. With our guaranteed offer, you're always in control. You can eliminate all the hassle, sell your home for top dollar, and move when you're ready. There are no showings, no open houses, and no stress. One of our clients, Selena, said, Mark Spain Real Estate was phenomenal. Prior to working with Mark Spain Real Estate, my house had been on the market for over 3 months with no success. After I met with Mark Spain Real Estate, they completely turned things around for me. I closed on the sale quickly, just as they promised. Mark Spain Real Estate is the #1 most reviewed real estate company in the U.S. with over 13,000 5-star reviews. Trust us to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Find out what your guarantee guaranteed offer would be and close in as little as 21 days. There's no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Hi, this is Mike Lester with Talon Wealth and the Guarding Your Nest Egg radio show, and I have another investment idea for those seeking great returns with limited risk. Recently, we did a structured note for our clients, paying them 18.75% per year for 4 years, and it was great for clients seeking income or growth and principal protection. The note was based on the S&P, gold, and silver, and our clients won't lose principal as long as none of the ETFs are down more than 40% 4 years from when we placed the trade, and the bank guaranteeing them doesn't default. This isn't an offer because we already traded this note, and structured notes aren't for everyone. But if you would like to know more about how structured notes work and what we currently have available, just give us a call at 407-606-6000.
Advisory services offered through Talent Private Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. The opinions voiced and information provided in this material are for general informational purposes only and are not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual.
Pickleball is on the rise. 46.8 million players nationwide, with a projected $5 billion industry by 2033. Looking to be part of this exciting growth? Crush Yard offers a unique franchise opportunity, redefining the pickleball experience with indoor court, exceptional dining, craft drinks, and entertainment. This is your chance to invest in a rapidly growing brand shaping the future of leisure. For a limited time, you can own a piece of the action. Visit CrushYardFranchising.com to learn more. Crush Yard, Pickleball Bar and Lounge.
Hey, it's Ryan from the Monsters. If your house is looking a little meh, my guy Raphael at We Paint Everything will turn that meh into wow. Interior, exterior walls, ceilings, trims, cabinets, he handles it all. He paints it, stains it, fixes it, cleans it, even the drywall and wood rot before he starts. Popcorn ceilings, gone. Need help picking colors? He's got you. If you want more than a painter and you want a painting expert, call Raphael at We Paint Everything, 407-657-2000 or online at wepainteverything.com.
You've put it off for a month, but guys, you need to act now. International Diamond Center's amazing free finance offer ends Monday. So if it's time to pop the question, celebrate a big anniversary, or upgrade her diamond, now is the best time. And this is the best way to buy. You can make any purchase and spread your payments over 5 years with an unheard of interest rate of just 0%. 0.0. That's all the way to the year 2031. All designer rings and all certified diamonds are included. All colored gemstone jewelry, all fashion jewelry. Nothing's held back. So act now. Get that $12,000 engagement ring with a hand-picked certified diamond in a designer setting and pay just $200 a month. Or that $3,000 diamond eternity band is just $50 a month. While interest rates are up everywhere else, IDC takes them all the way down to zero. So you can go big. But time is running out. International Diamond Center's rate relief ends June 30th and will not be extended. International Diamond Center, Altamont Springs, Waterford Lakes, and Mall at Millennium. Excludes Rolex. Get details and more at shopidc.com on approved credit.
Win $25,000 in free impact windows from Maurice Windows. Text TRUST to 20129.
iHeartRadio FIFA World Cup Update.
The U.S. plays their final group stage match tomorrow. Defender Max Armstrong says the team will want to go into the knockout rounds on a high note.
You don't want to go into a knockout round having like a bad feeling of how the last game went. Although we have advanced, I don't think it changes anything in terms of preparation.
The Stars and Stripes will take on Turkey in L.A., then they'll head to Santa Clara for their round of 32 match July 1st.
For live Fox coverage, search World Cup now on the free iHeartRadio app.
Broadcasting live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Need help after an accident? Just call Mo. Learn more at JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeartRadio station guaranteed human.
Now, your chance to win $2,500. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Trip. That's Trip. Enter it now.
There's only one place to watch this nonsense. At Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Good afternoon, morning, Colbert Guru. All right, so I had to miss the beginning of the show, but did you guys talk about your karaoke performance? Because I was just really hoping we could maybe see some video like the News Junkie did for us. Please, please, please. But also, beside that point, Jimmy, I was watching a space documentary last night, and do you know why aliens haven't visited our solar system yet?
I don't.
Well, I mean, they read the reviews. Only 1 star, baby.
Oh, man. All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. If you want to go to the poker tournament, or do we have space still? Is it?
Yeah, we're at about just over 80% sold out.
Okay, 80% sold out. RealRadio.fm/poker coming up in August. It's our flagship event for the entire radio station. One of the only times you'll be able to see all 3 shows in one place and say hey to every one of your favorite personalities on Real Radio 104.1. Again, that's RealRadio.fm/poker. Welcome back. I'm Jim. Deb is here.
Hello.
Jack. Yo. And Ross as well. Do it. You guys see the story? You guys remember the 3 guys that were killed by the guy? It was the Airbnb property, and there's a property next to it. The guy went out. He's a schizophrenic, and he wound up shooting and killing the 3 people that were there. They were here for was it an auto auction?
The Mecum auto auction.
Right,
yeah.
exactly. Did you guys hear that the widow is suing the homeowners association?
Yeah, I read that, and I'm not seeing it.
I don't either. I was going to add, the reason I bring this up is I was like, just wondering how you guys thought it would wind up going. I mean, the widow of a man who killed while staying in a short-term vacation home in Kissimmee is suing the homeowners association that oversees the neighborhood. Douglas Kraft, Robert Kraft, and a guy named James Puchin were staying at the home at Indian Point subdivision back in January. The 3 men were in town for the car auction. Ahmad Boja was indicted for murder in the case. He lived next door to the rental property. And what they're trying to say is that the homeowners association is responsible for warning the people who are renting the house that this guy had prior mental health issues.
The homeowners association was aware that this individual had problems in the past because the sheriff's office was called on numerous occasions for disturbances. So they're saying you knew that this guy
was a problem.
Yeah. You're a homeowners association. You have bylaws that say what people can and cannot do. If you knew this person was a threat, why were they allowed to continue to stay here? I think they're also going after the homeowner of the home where he was staying.
I believe so as well. Yeah, the guy was arrested in 2021 on charges of just shooting at a person and random cars at a gas station parking lot in Kissimmee.
And he was able to get off that charge with a
insanity plea.
With an insanity plea. So they're expecting, or they're looking into where his mental health is for this case.
Okay, so he was also barred from owning a gun, and that he was not supposed to have a weapon at all. So my point, how would the homeowners association be able? How would they warn you? How would that happen? Would they basically send you a letter and say, "Hey, look, the rental house that you're renting, you need to know the guy next door got busted shooting at people in 2021. You may want to be careful on how you interact with this guy." Is that what they do? Doesn't that make them liable? Doesn't that almost bring them into the fix?
A homeowners association doesn't manage the rentals of a property. You know, they don't know when people are coming and going. So I think they also listed that they're saying they didn't provide security or a warning. Yeah, I think
that's up to the individual home, isn't it?
Yeah, I think if the tenant, what's his name, Big B, the guy who shot the people, if they had the ability to have him, removed or I don't even know if they can do that.
What if they were buying the house? What if the people, in other words, what if the Airbnb wasn't an Airbnb? These 3 guys were coming down to look at the house to purchase it,
right?
And they were going to buy the house. Does the realtor have a responsibility to say, hey, look, this is a real nice place. This is a nice neighborhood. What you need to know is this guy to your right, this guy right here, in 2021 was just randomly shooting at people in Kissimmee.
First of all, how would the realtor, I wouldn't expect them to know that.
Yeah, I know, but isn't that kind of the same thing?
Like a disclosure warning?
Because isn't that kind of the same thing? You're asking the homeowners association to take responsibility for somebody else's actions that they had nothing to do with.
Yeah.
As a warning to somebody for something that could or could not happen.
Listen, it's a tragedy. It sucks.
It's horrible.
It's the guy's 64, I believe,
yeah.
who was one of the guys, and then his brother who was 70, and then a lifelong family friend. And, this guy was just getting set to retire.
Yeah, they were outside because they were having problems with their rental car.
Yeah.
So they were outside inspecting the car when he just randomly walked up and shot him. My issue goes back to what is it, 2021, the first time he had this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I get he was ruled incompetent because of
insanity.
why do you just release him back into the streets if he's proven that he doesn't have the mental capabilities to be a functioning member of society? I'm not saying institutionalizing. I don't know what the answer is, but putting him back on the streets and assuming he's not going to get another weapon, assuming he's not going to take these actions, assuming he's taking medication. I just think all of this...
That's what happened. He stopped taking it.
Yeah, well, all of this puts the onus back on the community to try and figure out who, and I understand, I believe it was in his case that he was taking the medication, but then the funds that were helping him afford it got cut. He could no longer take it. And so he slid back into whatever mental condition he's suffering from. But there has to be a better answer than, well, okay, you're insane. You didn't know what you were doing was right or wrong. So good luck to you, sir, and please don't own a gun.
Yeah, because you can't sue the government for letting him go.
No.
Right. They're immune to that. You can't because that's the issue, right? Deb's right. The guy was out on the street.
Yeah.
He found a gun and he started shooting randomly at people, then had to claim insanity to get out of that and was released back into the community. Now, again, you're not supposed to have a gun, but we all know in America, if you want a gun, it's not that difficult to find a gun. Like, not at all, actually.
I tripped one on the way to work today.
It's easier. The sad part is it's easier for him to get his hands on a gun than it is for him to get his hands on the medication that would have kept him a functioning member of society.
Bars. Now, that's true, but I have to tell you, Deborah, having a little experience with this, because my mom being a clinical paranoid schizophrenic, and I've said this before, one of the insidious natures of that is she took the medication and she changed completely. She went back to the mom we grew up with, and we told her that, like, Mom, it's so nice to see you bright-eyed, and blah, how do you feel? Oh, I feel great, and this and the other. But what they wind up believing is that they're cured. So they stopped taking the medication, and then my mom slipped right back into that world where she was tinfoiling her windows. I was getting calls from cops because she was claiming that people were watching her through her TV and toaster. It was a nightmare.
And I know with a lot of cases, when it comes to medications for mental health, that oftentimes is the side effect, because a lot of mental health medications come with their own set of side effects that are, so when you start to feel better, you can, but someone who's dealing with a depression issue isn't the same kind of risk as someone who's already proven they're willing to shoot randomly at strangers. And if there's, why is he walking our streets?
And if there's nobody there to not force you, but there's nobody there to go, hey, it's time for your meds.
Some kind of state-sanctioned caretaker?
Here's your pill, here's your water, whatever, here's your meds. Because they would do that if he was in jail.
I mean, like...
they would seriously, they would do it if he was in jail.
Like, why can't we do, like, a probation meeting for someone who has been maybe ruled incompetent due to insanity, but still has to meet these certain benchmarks?
But this was the first incident with the cars was what, 4 years ago, 5 years ago?
Yeah, 2021.
So even if it was an inpatient thing, at first, chances are he probably would have been an outpatient, by then. And, you don't know what could have been different. Maybe he would have been on a different track in his life and gotten better care.
Yeah.
But it's just sad, but it's hard to put the blame on the homeowners association.
Yeah, I don't see how they're going to win that lawsuit.
And people are saying, well, the homeowner should have warned. It's like you're renting an Airbnb property. Warning. Oh, by the way, the neighbor's crazy.
Yeah. Then just don't rent the Airbnb.
Yeah, you warn them that the AC can cook off. You go, hey, this thing may flip a breaker.
Right.
Or you warn them like, hey, don't go in the yard because the dog poops over there, or something like that about the property and what they're renting. But you're not gonna give them heads up on the neighbors. Oh, by the way, there's some swingers down the road. You may want to avoid them. Yeah, I mean, you just don't.
There's
do
this
that.
guy named Big Don. Don't look into his eyes,
and don't invite him over for beers.
He's going to be wearing a trench coat. It's one of those rainproof ones.
And the other thing too about the schizophrenia thing, as I remember dealing with it with my mom, I was told they're like, schizophrenics can be two kinds of different schizophrenics. It can be super harmful to themselves, or they can manifest that kind of mania to other people.
Now, I haven't heard exactly what he'd been diagnosed with. I just know that he had been ruled insanity for several years ago. So I don't know.
I read schizophrenia.
You did? Okay.
Yeah. That's what I read.
Isn't that ironic that there's two sides, two different kinds of schizophrenia?
There's actually probably, I think, even more than that.
There probably are, but the ones I learned about as I was dealing with my mom is because my mom didn't have any threat to hurt anybody else other than herself. So, and then other people can do it where they manifest it and they have schizophrenia. Like, isn't Reiner's? No, Reiner's, was he schizophrenic?
I don't know.
Nick or whatever? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 407-916-1041. You can always text us at 77031. Back in a sec with more of the Jim Colbert Show.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
The painful Shermanator emails. It says, "Hi, Sean.
This email is out of love and respect. Truly.
Here comes the lack of love and a lot of
The
disrespect.
News Junkie. Weekdays at 11 on Real Radio 104.1.
Roadways are busy and so are emergency crews, clearing up a couple accidents around the area. I-4 westbound at Colonial, disabled vehicles causing some stop-and-go traffic through the city. I-4 eastbound at Sand Lake Road, the left lane's blocked. Expect some heavier delays than usual. We had some scattered showers rolling in. The roadways might be still wet out there. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Viome. You wouldn't take someone else's prescription, so why take somebody else's supplements? Viome starts with a simple at-home test, then creates custom biotics and nutrients based specifically for your body. Personalized nutrition starts here. Go to Viome.com. Use code RADIO today.
Man, there is zero questions that when you have plumbing problems in your house, the entire place comes to a screeching halt. No showers, no flushing toilets, no working sinks. It is the absolute worst. And that, my friends, is why it's super smart to always have a reputable plumbing company on call. And for me, it's easy. Called these guys this morning. It's Modern Plumbing Industries. They're so awesome, man. They do everything from houses to high rises, and there is not a problem these guys can't tackle. And even better, they're employee owned. They've been doing this since 1975. They're good at it, and they do everything you could possibly ask. All plumbing issues, gas issues, water heaters, and everything else. And look, when you book your appointment, please mention the Jim Colbert Show for a $50 discount. Call today for 24-hour service. I did it this morning, 407-327-6000, or find them online easily at modernpi.com.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
Is coming back to Las Vegas.
September 18th and 19th at T-Mobile Arena, streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
And you can be there.
For a weekend full of superstar performances.
Are you ready?
Once-in-a-lifetime moments you'll have to see to believe.
We're getting this party going, huh?
Only limited single-night tickets remain. Get yours while you still can now at AXS.com. And we'll see you at our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Presented by Capital One.
Jim Colbert Show question of the day is brought to us by WeAreBeyondABank.com. They're now bigger and better than before with a website of WeAreBeyondABank.com. Brad Siebert and his team licensed in all 50 states. We Are Beyond the Bank still has a primary focus of mortgages and getting you the money you need. It could be new construction loans, commercial lending, refis, or purchasing your dream home with their Move Up Buyers program. Contact Brad at WeAreBeyondBank.com. Also, become a Facebook follower of We Are Beyond the Bank. Go to Facebook, search for We Are Beyond the Bank, follow them. Every month, they give away a $100 gift card. Follow them today and learn how to buy smarter at WeAreBeyondBank.com. NMLS ID number 421593.
July 4th, 2026, the 250th anniversary of American independence. The Great American State Fair becomes the center of it all. All 50 states, a national prayer moment. And that night, the largest fireworks display in the history of the world. There's never been a July 4th like this one. There never will be again. Plan your trip at freedom250.org. Freedom 250, the Great American State Fair, July 4th.
Clean out your closet, donate your clothes, and earn rewards with Trashy. Send your clothes somewhere better and get cash back on every bag. Get unlimited take-back bags all year for just $48. Trashy. Clean out, donate, earn.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/radio. That's ethos.com/radio. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at EnduranceWarranty.com. If you have a 2004 or newer vehicle that's out of warranty or about to be, Endurance is urgently notifying U.S. drivers about their low-cost vehicle coverage plan designed to save drivers thousands on rising vehicle repair costs. Those who qualify can pick their plan, coverage, and repair shop. Roadside service, towing, and rental cars included. All covered repairs get paid directly to the repair shop for you. Call now for your free quote. Call 800-690-8974. 800-690-8974.
When you think of driving, think of ePass. Think of happy thoughts like freedom to explore the open road, savings on tolls, and a free toll sticker you can get for your car at GetEPass.com. So relax, turn up the music, drive with a smile knowing you're saving up to 50% on tolls. So you can think of other things like rainbows, grandma's cookies, or the places you'll go and the money you'll save with ePass. Get yours at GetEPass.com.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change-outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
102 miles ago, the oil light came on. 100 miles ago, you noticed. Now, it's time to head to Take 5. This oil change, fall in love with your car all over again. In just 10 minutes, your dream technician will check your tire pressure, top off fluids, change your oil, and verify with Carfax exactly what your car really needs. All while keeping you in the driver's seat. Take 5, the stay in your car 10-minute oil change. Find your nearest shop at take5.com.
Hey, Russ Rollins here. Let me tell you something. When you sign your insurance policy, sometimes some brokers, that's the finish line. They shake your hand, commission done, and then you may not hear from them again until renewal time. Your business runs all year, and so do the gaps and risks. That's why I'm introducing SuperSure. Your company has more than 25 employees. Whether you're the owner, CFO, or HR manager, it can be too complex to just buy a policy online. SuperSure is the super agency built for you. Licensed in every state for your business insurance and employee benefits, all with year-round support for you and your team. At SuperSure.com, you can access tools like the Fine Print Facts tool, which translates your current policy into English so you know what's covered and what's not. Plus, a business value calculator so you can estimate what your business is worth, so you know exactly what needs to be protected. It's SuperSure.com. That's SuperSure.com. One super agency, one powerful platform, all policies in one place. Go to SuperSure.com. That's SuperSure.com.
Paid for by Supershore Insurance Agency, LLC, a licensed insurance agency.
Please be advised, you may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, blueberries, quinoa, spinach. I thought those were good for me. What's healthy for one person may cause inflammation for another. So how do you know what your body actually needs? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase.
Breaking news. It's the Red, White, and Boom 250 event. Now at RC Hill Mitsubishi. RC is on site in DeLand.
Jan, we're celebrating 250 years of the USA. With 250 vehicles, thousands off. We have vehicles under 20 grand with payments under $250 a month. And I'm paying thousands more for trades at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Ma'am, why are you so happy?
I got an Outlander Sport for just $249 a month.
If you want a deal, you gotta see RC. And you, sir?
I still owed on my old car, and you got me out of it.
That's right, I'm paying $3,000, $4,000, even $6,000 more for your trade. Plus get 0% financing, 0 for 72 months.
They got 200 certified pre-owned, many under 20 grand.
It's a Red, White, and Boom 250 event. 250 vehicles, thousands off, and a lifetime warranty.
At RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand.
And they all must go before the 4th of July. Just 2 miles off I-4. RCHill.com, that's RCHill.com.
25 Outlander Sport, $5,000 down, $249 a month for 84 months at 6% APR, plus tax tag entitled to qualified buyers.
Hey, it's me, Ross, and I'm brought to you today by my friend and personal hero, That Mortgage Guy, Don.
With That Mortgage Guy, Don.com.
Radio 104.1. Are you offended yet? Obviously, we're only kidding. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
I don't know if it'll help or not, even if it makes a difference or not, but I think all stuff going through Congress and the Senate should be non-partisan identified, as in a blind vote, nobody knowing who came up with the idea, whether it's the Democratic proposal or a Republican proposal. Just vote for the actual thing and don't say whose side it was made by. That might make it a little easier, but I know it's never going to happen.
There's no money in that, buddy. Unfortunately, that's the problem. There's no money in governing like that. 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Welcome back. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack. Yo. And Sauce Daddy as well.
It's so true.
Got trivia coming up. Big prizes for trivia today. Also, Ross Thoughts at the top of the hour.
It's going to be a good one.
Going to be a good one?
Yeah.
I love hearing that. So another kind of interesting story. I don't mean to get heavy, but I find this stuff very fascinating. Today on Channel 6, and I think it was on other channels as well, which would be clickorlando.com if you want to read it in its entirety, is a very interesting issue. I was talking to my wife about this morning because I brought it up and to ask her how she felt about this. And there's a bill that went to Tallahassee. I want to make sure I get the right bill here. I actually didn't have a number at all here. But the bill was meant to allow women who had dealt with domestic violence to exit leases if they'd enter a lease with someone who wound up abusing them.
Hell yeah.
Right? Sounds like a great bill, right?
Yeah.
This sounds like something that would be a fast pass through Tallahassee. Obviously, you're using the language I'm using leads you to believe that it did not make it through. It stalled in Tallahassee and did not become law. But I do find this very interesting.
That's okay, though. We got a road named after Charlie Kirk and the airport thing, so they did a lot.
Yeah, this was a news viewer who could not break her lease even after showing a police report documenting the abuse she suffered at the hands of her live-in partner. Across Florida, survivors can face impossible choices, stay somewhere dangerous, or walk away and absorb significant financial penalties. So basically, let's say, Deb, you and I are dating, and we enter a lease together because we're so in love.
She just threw up.
Yeah.
I still am.
We rented an apartment, and here we are, right? And everything's going great for about 6 months. And then 6 months down the road, I start kind of drinking and getting a little handsy with you.
All
right?
of a sudden, too many cores, or we're breaking down doors.
Yeah, I give you the old apology. Can't believe I did that. I was drunk. It never happened again. And then like 3 weeks later, of course, it happens again. So now we have a history of domestic violence. You go to the cops, you show them the bruises, gets arrested, maybe bonds out, whatever the case may be. And when that person bonds out, they have the right to come back to that house.
Yeah, it's their house.
You can't keep them out of that house because their name is on the lease just like yours. If you leave that house to protect yourself, you are still responsible for that lease, part of that lease. The bill in Tallahassee wanted to make it so if the woman could prove, or the person, I shouldn't say woman, it's not always a woman,
no,
but the woman could prove,
the victim could prove,
right? The victim, you're right. The victim could prove that there was domestic violence. This bill would allow them to go to the homeowners association or the rental leasing company and say, hey, look, here's the police report. I want out of this. And that would be twice penalty for the person. So not only would they deal with the criminal aspect of it, now they would have to shoulder the
civil,
the responsibility of paying for the entire lease, which would be another penalty for their actions. And it did not pass in Tallahassee.
Now, I'll ask somewhat of a dumb question. Was this bill part of like one of those big bills that is signed up for a bunch of other things that have nothing included with this topic? Because I'm with you. This is a case closed. This is so easy to say yes to. So why wouldn't we?
Yeah, it doesn't say that. It says here that a separate survivor who News 6 did not identify, she was pregnant when this happened. She said the final straw was when he slapped me in my face and said, she said, I can't do this anymore. No money, no plan. She made a decision to just go anyway. I had no money, no nothing. Just hop on the bus and pray that the bus driver didn't really ask her for a ticket or anything, just to get away. And it said the gap in the law here is a lot of people don't think about this one in particular, that if you're sharing a lease with someone who is abusing you, how do you get out of it? And that's the CEO of Harbor House here in Orlando. And of course, they deal with that specifically. It said the bill, they're introducing a bill to close the gap. The legislation would give survivors the right to break their lease early without financial penalty, requiring landlords to change the locks within a set frame time and hold the abuser, if also in the lease, responsible for the remainder of the lease.
Which is the way it should have been set up in the first place.
The bill never even got a hearing.
Not surprised.
So there wasn't a huge appetite for that this session.
Oh, you know why? Because it's an election year, and this is not a topic that people are talking about. It's not rage bait. It's
not, but it's also something where you can champion and said you did something well, unless they get a lot of money from another group that it would hurt.
Or it's also like some advisor in someone's camp going like, yeah, it's just not polling well. It's not worth championing.
And unfortunately, that's exactly what it sounds like in the
right.
That's exactly what it doesn't look good on paper. It doesn't. This is not tracking well.
You know, we only got one oomph
we
to
did
put
the
on a platform.
Protecting victims of domestic violence.
I'm
doesn't
not saying
look well.
I'm not saying it's
Way
right.
to go, Ross. First the Hitler thing, then the pooping in your pants, and now this.
No.
It says, and it's unfortunate, there were other priorities from the committee chairs. It said what Florida did pass is several protections for domestic violence survivors this session, including stiffer penalties for repeat abusers, shielding victims' personal information from public records, requiring nurses to be trained to recognize human trafficking. But that doesn't really help the woman who's getting her ass kicked while she's pregnant.
No.
And a combined lease that could cost her $1,000 a month that she'll be stuck with for 2 years, or she'll have to file bankruptcy.
I remember when I got robbed and we broke essentially our lease when my house got broken into and everything was gone except for the Wii's. Shout out to thieves not liking motion gaming. Forever and always will appreciate them leaving the Nintendo Wii's. But we left that home, and then she was like, what about the lease? And we were like, no, come on.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
basically just hit her with the, come on. We just got robbed. Everything's gone. And then they're like, I understand.
Dude, my daughter was, when she first moved out, one of my daughters, when she first moved out of the house, she actually moved in with another family member who was a young man. And the dude lost his mind and was a complete douchebag, and still is a complete douchebag. Locked her out of her own apartment, wouldn't give her the keys back. She went to the leasing office and said, look, this guy's a maniac. He locked me out of my own apartment, blah, 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 blah. I want to get out of this lease. They're like, no blanking chance you're getting out of that lease. Not a chance. You're paying that money. She actually had to pay to get out of the lease. She paid the balance of her staying there to the guy so that she could get out of the lease and not be in the house with him because she was terrified. And by the way, he was also apparently getting aggressive with his girlfriend that lived with him as well.
Hey.
I'm so happy I don't have a single dude friend that's ever laid a finger.
Yeah, none of those people.
I am so happy I have never been around those topics or conversations. What a bastardo thing to do, man.
Yeah. What do you so I'd heard the opinion that that they didn't believe that this should have gone through because there's a possibility that some people lie about this or would lie about it to get out of a lease. They didn't want to be with somebody anymore. Like maybe they just want to break up with somebody. So rather than just break up and be responsible for the lease, they would make things up.
Sounds like a smokescreen because that sounds pretty impossible to do if it's going to require things like a police report, a hospital report, some kind of official documentation that this is not just something that, you're mad at your ex-boyfriend or your ex-girlfriend.
And I think that is the separator there, because I believe even to get a cop to do that, you have to claim there's a bruise or there has to be a mark, right?
I don't know about that part, but in order to do something as official as break a lease, I would, because that now you're including this apartment or condo entity, so now you're adding another victim into this, which may require different documentation in order for them to accept the decision that they get to break the lease.
But it would be shifting the financial responsibility of the lease completely to the other person, the other party.
Yes.
In this case, the abuser or accused abuser. If they hadn't been adjudicated guilty, is it okay to penalize them?
That's the point.
Yeah,
that's the point. Because here's the thing: a police report. God, man, it's hard to explain because I don't know what it takes to get arrested for that. Like if like again, we'll go back.
Not a lot.
Like if you call and you say, "Hey, this guy put his hands on me. He tried to choke me out, and he grabbed me by the arms and tried to restrain me when I tried to leave." Right? That's your story. We don't have video of it. His story is she came at me because she was getting so aggressive. I just grabbed her to keep her from punching me in the face. How would a cop differentiate those two stories? You have marks on your arms, but your story, man, his story is as valid as yours.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, how do you do that? I mean, how do you get a police report that says that that's right? And by the way, the person probably is the one that got restrained trying to leave, but you can't prove that.
Well, interestingly enough, you would think it would be easy to do this, considering someone texted us at 77031. When I worked as an apartment leasing, a guy claimed he had a ghost in his apartment and actually got out of his lease, hired an exorcist, and everything.
Wow.
What, did the leasing agent believe in Santeria?
I don't know. But somebody also texted that big lending wouldn't want to make it easier for anyone to get out of a contract. So I would look at like developers of apartment buildings or condos who could significantly lose a lot of money, because that's what this all boils down to.
Right, yeah, sure.
So look to who would be losing the most money to see where the influence peddling is coming from.
Right. And I had I've heard of another lease being broken, and the apartment complex did allow the person to, it was prorated. In other words, the people moved out of the apartment because of a situation, and there was still time left on the lease, and they only charged them until they re-leased the apartment. I've heard of that happening in a special situation, but I haven't heard anything like this before.
Dude, my apartment drama goes deep. I was living with someone who then got a job in the front office of the apartment complex, which is supposed to be like a no-no. Long story short, she got a job there and then stopped paying rent. So then they had to backstab one of their own and call up me, Daddy Ross, to be like, we have something to tell you. She hasn't been paying rent. I'm like, to who? Herself? She works there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so long story short, I cried and I had to cover like $600.
You had to leave?
Yeah, no, she left because I was like, you got to get on get. If you're not paying rent, and then I still had to cover it. But I just couldn't believe that she got hired by the apartment complex and then stiffed the apartment complex.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Right?
Well,
Who does that?
But maybe she thought it should be a job perk.
Yeah, but that happens sometimes, does it not? I mean, you get a job there. Like, we know people who maintain them. Do that for a little bit of money, but it's also free rent's part of that, or living
a discount.
Yeah.
And I was partying in the guardhouse and stuff. It was pretty ratchet.
Yeah.
I was not on the good side of that apartment complex.
So, how many apartments have you lived in?
God knows how many, Jim.
Is it a lot?
Dozen.
Yeah.
Feels like a dozen.
I've lived in 2 apartments my entire life. When I moved out the very first time, I moved into an apartment, and then when I got divorced, I moved into an apartment. I haven't lived in an apartment outside of that.
Ooh, how sad was that divorced apartment?
That was pretty bad.
I could smell that a mile away.
Oh yeah, when you walked in there, just like a hodgepodge of borrowed furniture, because I didn't have anything. I gave everything away. I had literally nothing. I had a borrowed TV, a borrowed couch. Bed was on the ground like everybody else's when you go through something like that. Dead ass broke.
Oof.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, I've lived in a lot of apartments, and this is kind of essentially the first home and house I've ever lived in.
Jack, you live in an apartment?
3.
You lived in 3.
Well, one was a rented house, but we were renting it. I had a room in there.
Yeah, but you didn't have I'm talking about an apartment complex.
I had one apartment complex Yeah, one apartment complex.
Yeah. Was your experience good?
With the facility? Yes, not a problem.
Actually, both of mine were fine. I'd never had a neighbor problem. Both of the complexes I lived in were actually pretty nice, and they weren't really bougie at all. Like I said, I couldn't afford it. It wasn't bougie, but it wasn't terrible.
I was born in the community pool.
Yeah, I think
show title.
I think that's what matters in an apartment, right? I think your entire kind of experience is based on your neighbors, is it not? Have you ever lived in one?
Oh yeah, I've lived in I think 4.
4?
Yep, 4.
What do you think the average is, Jack? Let's make that the question of the day. Like, how many people? What do you think the average for people who have lived in that have lived out there have lived in apartments? You think most of our audience at one point has lived in an apartment?
Yes.
I think so as well.
I think a lot of them are living in apartments right now.
I think it would be really rare to find somebody in this state. I don't know that it matters to the state, but that has not at one point adult, by the way, not as a kid because you didn't have a choice at that point.
Right.
As an adult living in an apartment.
Okay. I'll post the new question, but the one I had put up, we'll end it right now, and you can guess the answer here. Have you ever lived have you ever used an Airbnb or Vrbo? How many people in YouTube chat do you think have used?
65%?
60.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
I do think the state matters because this is such a transient state. Like, I never lived in an apartment outside of being a child that I don't remember up in Wisconsin. But when you first move here and you're, looking to establish housing, it's so much easier to figure out what neighborhood to live in, and, by starting with an apartment.
I lived in a duplex for a short period of time in my hometown, but it was just a short period of time. But man, the apartment complexes I've been in, they were actually pretty good experiences. It wasn't terrible, and the rent was kind of okay.
I'll never forget the Heffelfingers, man.
What's that?
That was my next apartment neighbor. It was Melinda and Earl Heffelfinger.
Yeah. Oh, the Heffelfingers.
How neighborish.
Wild bunch
of a name. And I remember when Earl died, dude. That was a banger, man.
Why was that good?
No. It was just like it was a heavy morning.
Oh, yeah. I bet it was.
It was my first instance with death. Shout out to Misty Pine Circle.
There you go. All right. Shout out, Misty Pine.
yeah.
Right.
Dude, apartment complexes, when you're born and raised, they're basically like, people are like, how old are you? I'm like, I don't work in 9 or 10 years old. I work in Misty Pine Circle and Triumph Way.
And they all have their own cultures, right?
Yes.
Like these things all have their own cultures. Like the apartment complex I lived in after my divorce, I was not the only divorced dad.
Yes.
You'd go to that community pool on a Saturday, and it was dudes and 2 kids, dudes and 2 kids, dudes and a kid, dudes and 2 kids. It was that's what it was. It was like divorced dad central. It was terrible. I walk into that pool sad AF. Oh, here we go. Divorced dad pool. Well, you're going to make some friends, kids. That's all it's here.
It's just future friends.
It's future friends. All right, 77031. Load them up. Trivia's next.
If this were written by AI, it would sound way more polite. Luckily, it's just us. Real Radio 104.1. Guaranteed human.
This is 3-time Pro Bowler LeVar Arrington. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Rasmussen University.
The second round of the NBA draft will unfold tonight. The Knicks for now have the overall top pick. Among the top players still on the board, Duke's Isaiah Evans and North Carolina's Henry Vassar. Austin Reeves to get a 4-year max extension with the Lakers worth $185 million. Pro Football Hall of Famer and former Bills quarterback Jim Kelly suffered a stroke this spring, but says he currently feels pretty good. I'm Frank Garrity.
Rasmussen University is where passion meets education, offering over 60 career-focused programs, ranging from nursing and early childhood education to business and IT. Learn more at rasmussen.edu.
Man, real estate trends and market trends are a very local thing. Here's what I mean by that. Market conditions and trends will vary greatly from one area to another, and that's why it's super important not to pay attention to national headlines when it comes to real estate. What I'm saying there is this. If you have a house in Florida, in Central Florida, and you're trying to sell it, it's going to be way different than doing that in El Paso, Texas. It really is. Florida, one of the biggest, hottest markets out there, if you have the right real estate group. And let me tell you something, guys. If you're about ready to sell your home, that's your biggest asset most of the time. You got to maximize the value of that investment. And with the Nickley Group, they can do that. On average, 6% more for their listings than their competitors. And even better, they sell those homes twice as fast. That's why I tell you, before you make a move on selling your house, you got to contact the Nickley Group. It could save you or make you even tens of thousands of dollars more on your transaction. And if you're looking to buy a house, again, nobody's going to look in the Central Florida area for the home that checks all the boxes for you and your family more than the Nickley Group. They're the #1 real estate team in Central Florida, selling a house about every 7 hours. How about 4,000 5-star reviews? And they even have a guaranteed cash offer program, guys. If you don't want to do any showings or any open houses or any of that stuff, this is the deal for you. How about you do that and close this deal in as little as 14 days? You can't lose with the Nickley Group. It's the NickleyGroup.com. That's NICKLEY Group.com.
Hey, Orlando, are you tired of checking a price online only to find out it's thousands more when you get to the dealership? Well, at Greenway Kia, we changed the game. Every new Kia listed for sale on GreenwayKias.com has our Greenway all-in price. That means the price you see is the price you pay, with no surprises and no additional fees. Plus, with over 1,000 new Kias available at our 3 Central Florida locations, you'll find the right new Kia at the right price every time. It's the Summer Sticker Sales Event. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Oh boy, Core Flooring Center is a great place, a great resource for you if you just want to step it up at home. I'm talking about replacing flooring. It could be a room, it could be your whole house. Corey from Core Flooring Center is the man to see. He's the person who can handle the job. Core Flooring has a huge selection of wood flooring, waterproof laminate, vinyl planks, even carpeting. Offers a lifetime installation warranty. And for a limited time, Core Flooring Center offering 10% off all flooring and installation, starting at just $1 a square foot. Core Flooring was recently voted Best Flooring Company in the Best Choice Awards for Orlando. They also offer a best price guarantee on all installed products. So if you get a quote from, it could be one of the box stores, it could be anyone. You have that quote, you bring it to Corey. he guarantees to beat it. He'll also give you another $50 off if you tell him Jack from Real Radio sent you. Plus, make a donation to Save a Life Pet Rescue, a no-kill shelter. Located on 436 in Winter Park, but online at coreflooringfl.com.
Whether it's that check engine light, those streaky wipers, or that DIY fix you've been putting off, now is the time to visit Advance Auto Parts, your first stop for parts, service, and reliability. From quick fixes to big jobs, we've got you covered, along with people who really know cars. With Advance, you can always count on fast, friendly, and dependable service. Never settle for anything less. Visit Advance Auto Parts today.
Advance Auto Parts. Get to the good parts.
When you've got a one-track mind, you go where the cravings take you.
Welcome to Racetrack.
Breakfast that satisfies. Snacks that sing. Drinks that refresh. It's a stop that pulls you in. We don't blame you for having a one-track mind, because once you stop at Racetrack, no other stop will do.
Same time tomorrow?
You know it. Racetrack. Whatever gets you going.
Sell your home fast and for the most money with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
I'm Mark Anajar.
I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In Office Orlando.
Dad, why do we always make gumbo on special days?
Because it brings everybody together. And because it's a tradition that's been passed down for as long as I can remember. Your grandma made it, her dad made it, and now it's our turn.
How do we remember what goes in it?
Grandma taught me most of it when I was young and watched her cook. But I have her old recipe card. Publix has everything else. The sausage, the shrimp, the fresh okra, and the butter and flour for the roux.
You always say the roux is the most important part.
The roux holds it all together, just like love does. All right, your turn to stir. Slow and steady.
Can I add some extra shrimp? Like a lot of shrimp?
Now that's how you put your name on it. Your grandma would be proud, little chef.
Share the traditions you know by heart, with recipes passed down and dishes that are rich with history, seasoned with love, and full of meaning that brings us closer. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
iHeartRadio and Fox Sports are bringing you every match of the FIFA World Cup 2026
live.
Magical. Just open the free app and search World Cup. Plus, tap the highlights tab to catch up on anything you missed. Lock in your preset now.
The biggest sporting event in the world and a superior light beer to match it. Michelob Ultra. Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 26. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Pickleball is on the rise. 46.8 million players nationwide, with a projected $5 billion industry by 2033. Looking to be part of this exciting growth? Crush Yard offers a unique franchise opportunity, redefining the pickleball experience with indoor court, exceptional dining, craft drinks, and entertainment. This is your chance to invest in a rapidly growing brand shaping the future of leisure. For a limited time, you can own a piece of the action. Visit CrushYardFranchising.com to learn more. Crush Yard, Pickleball Bar and Lounge.
The gripping podcast, The Devil's Quarry, digs into a true crime nightmare involving a predator hiding in plain sight, wrongful convictions, and a broken criminal justice system. This is the story of Howard Gombert, his victims, and the terrifying unanswered question, will he hunt again?
In the moment, it felt like it was going on forever. I didn't think I was going to live. I was terrified.
Open your free iHeartRadio app, search The Devil's Quarry, and listen now.
Clean out your closet, donate your clothes, and earn rewards with Trashy. Send your clothes somewhere better and get cash back on every bag. Get unlimited take-back bags all year for just $48. Trashy. Clean out, donate, earn.
Hey, it's me, Ross, and I'm brought to you today by my friend and personal hero, That Mortgage Guy, Don.
That Mortgage Guy, Don.com.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
At work? Just pretend you're on a Zoom call with us. The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube. Subscribe and watch.
All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. I am Jim, Deb, and Jack, and Ross are here as well. And Jack has the Jackie Sack. What's in there?
All aboard.
Chugga chugga.
Chew, chew. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack.
It's a great week for prizes. We're kicking it off with a $50 gift card to Pyro Spot Fireworks. They're celebrating 250 years of freedom and fireworks with free bonus gifts while supplies last. So you can shop Florida's largest selection of buy one, get two free fireworks. They have locations in Eustis, Longwood, and Sanford, or just online at iwantfireworks.com. Also in the Jackie Sack, a pair of tickets to Universal Orlando Resort.
Sweet. Loving that.
Whether it's movie-based thrill rides like Revenge of the Mummy or the wonder of the wizarding world of Harry Potter to the fun of Illumination's Minions. It's a summer of jaw-dropping, action-packed excitement like never before. Only at Universal Orlando Resort. That's what's in the Jackie Sack.
So back to you, clickety-clack.
Thank you, young lady. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Ooh, I'm feeling 3.
Let's go to 3. Tracy, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Glad to hear that, Trace. Want to play a little game with us?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Game show.
All right, Tracy, this is a real easy game. Got a question here for you. 4 answers. One of these answers is not true.
What?
But if you can find it, I'll send you over to the Jackie Sack and you can find something nice for yourself. Are you ready?
Ready.
Here we go. On this day in 1987, widely considered to be the greatest soccer player of all time, Lionel Messi was born on this day.
Oh, wow.
That's right. Here are 3 fun facts about Messi and 1 goal of a lie.
Not bad.
All right, here we go. We're talking about Lionel Messi here. Which one of these is not true? Number 1, Messi has the most liked Instagram post ever. His 2022 post holding the World Cup trophy has 75 million likes. Number 2, Messi's nickname as a kid was La Pulga, which translates to the flea. Number 3, Messi was named after his mother's favorite singer, American artist Lionel Richie. Or lastly, he met his wife when they were just 12 years old. She is the cousin of his childhood best friend. Which of those is a lie?
Number...
Gotta go. Come on. Number 3?
Number 3.
No, unfortunately, that's absolutely true.
Sorry, Tracy.
That's
Sorry.
I mean, yeah, absolutely true. His mom's favorite artist is Lionel Richie, and that's where he got the name Lionel, or whatever the case may be. There you go.
It's spelled the same.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. 1, 2, 4, or 5.
4.
4 there.
I don't think he appreciates it, Ross.
Let's go to 1 here. Luke, how you doing?
Stupid name.
I'm doing great. How is everyone?
Good, buddy. We're talking about Lionel Messi. Which one of these is untrue? Number 1, Messi has the most liked Instagram post ever in 2022. His post holding the World Cup trophy has 75 million likes. Number 2, Messi's nickname as a kid was La Pulga, which translates to the flea. Or lastly, Messi met his wife when they were just 12 years old. She's the cousin of his childhood best friend.
Let's go with number 3.
That's the one, buddy. You're a winner. Hey, for extra bonus points that doesn't mean anything, do you have any idea how old they were when they first met, actually?
Let's say 19.
Okay, that is not right. Ross, do you have any idea on this one?
No.
5 years old.
Younger.
They were 5 years old when they met the first time.
Oh, wow.
She was the cousin of his childhood best friend, so when they played together and she was over, that's how they met. So they've literally known each other since they were 5.
Oh, how romantic.
How cool is that, right? Messi does have the most liked Instagram post ever, 75 million likes on his 2020. Is it 2022?
22.
Yeah, 2022 post holding the World Cup trophy. His nickname as a kid was the Flea because although he was small, he was the fastest person on the field by a billion. He actually had a growth hormone problem when he was young, and it was Barcelona paid the fee for the medications to stop that because the family couldn't afford it. It was like $900 a month.
Yes, so that's also part of the grab your tinfoil hats. Part of the controversy and conspiracy with Lionel Messi.
Really? Like that gave him some extra...
That's what a lot of people think because no one has ever seen a player like this before.
Right.
And it was literally a soccer team giving him growth hormone when he was a child. It's not that easy to get far-fetched. I don't believe in it.
Yeah. A couple other things you may not know about Lionel Messi before we get to the top of the hour. He shares a birth month and hometown with Argentinian revolutionary Che Guevara.
Oh, wow.
There you go. Messi's first professional contract for Barcelona was signed at how old, Deborah?
16.
12.
8.
13 years old on a restaurant napkin. That napkin later sold for $1 million.
Wow.
He was named, we got that one there. And then Messi is the only male soccer player in history to win the FIFA Golden Ball, which is the World Cup's best player twice. Nobody else has ever done that.
He's also the only player I think that's ever won best player on the planet 8 times the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
I'm a huge soccer fan. He is the greatest of all time, and I'm here to say I still don't like him, but the craziest stat that I know, I have to say this, Jim, in the 2011-2012 season, which is looked as the greatest single calendar year from a soccer player ever, he had 60 appearances, 73 goals, 30 assists.
Wow, yeah, that's crazy. Because
that's no one's ever done that, not even close.
The only other thing I know is I know Ronaldo is set the record for, he just scored
in the most World Cups.
Yeah, he's played 5 or 6 World Cups.
6.
He's the only person to ever do that in the history of the game. Cool.
And Messi was the youngest and oldest player to score.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's already got 5 goals in
two
two
games. And he's the leading goal scorer in the tournament's history. It's not even close.
Yeah,
Anybody who argues Ronaldo is there, they're smoking something.
And he's doing this at the end of his career. Right? Not even
39.
Yeah.
Well, I am here to say we're going to keep the soccer train going a little bit, but don't touch the dial. You don't need to understand offsides. You just have to love seeing Jim struggle because
why? What's going on?
One of the greatest traditions that is in the world of soccer is the names of soccer players.
Yes.
People practice, they study. I just recently announced England's starting 11 in front of the England fan base when they were here in Inter and Co Stadium. I'm here to tell you, it gets a little nerve-wracking. Well, today, we're going to put you guys to the test. You will be reading out some starting 11s of this year's World Cup.
I love it.
Right?
We'll do that next.
It's almost time for poker. Tickets for the 2026 Real Radio Charity Poker Tournament are available now. Details at realradio.fm/poker.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
The roadways are busy and so are emergency crews clearing up a couple accidents. A serious one on I-4 eastbound at Osceola Parkway. All lanes are blocked there. Traffic's being diverted off the interstate. You can head towards World Center Drive or Apopka Vineland Road. You can use those roadways to get back onto I-4. Traffic stop and go southbound on Florida's Turnpike before Consulate Drive due to an accident off to the shoulder. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Viome. Swallowing random supplements and hoping for the best? Bold strategy. Viome creates custom supplements based on what your body actually needs. Start with a simple at-home test. Go to Viome.com. Use code RADIO. That's Viome.com. Use code RADIO today.
Man, in Central Florida, you better have an HVAC company that you can trust, that you can lean on, and that you know for a fact is not there to screw you over. Let me help you out. Stop looking. It's Mills Air. That's the company you need to be with right now. Everybody in these rooms has been literally saved by Mills Air. They've been doing this since 92. You can do the math. That's 30 plus years of experience keeping you and your family nice and cool in one of the most brutal environments the United States has to offer. Brutal here, but their techs are great. They can service any brand out there. Don't worry about what kind of AC you have. Mills Air can repair it. But check this. If you do happen to need a new unit, Mills Air is a Carrier Factory authorized dealer. That, my friends, is important because it could get you up to $1,275 in rebates towards that brand new Carrier unit. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier and always turn to family-owned and operated Mills Air. Call these guys today. It's 407-277-1159. Online, it's easy. millsair.com.
Hey, it's the News Junkie, and I don't need to be an attorney to tell you distracted driving is bad. Orlando attorney Mo DeWitt sees the aftermath every day, and it's awful. Do me a favor, eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and keep it right here on Real Radio. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
We Paint Everything is the company I used when it came time to paint my house. Listen, I've been in this house since 99, and I've had to paint it once or twice, and guess what? It pales. The job I did pales in comparison to We Paint Everything. Raphael and his crew, over 75 years of painting experience, and it shows. They don't just throw paint on. They don't show up with a sprayer, change the color of your house and leave. No, they start with the soft wash. Then they replace all the rotted wood. They seal it up to make sure your house is sealed and protected from water damage. Then prime it, then paint it. They did an unbelievably great job. I am so thankful. And that's just the exterior. We paint everything. They also do wall and ceiling painting, baseboards, crown molding, door frames, your deck, your garage floor. They can handle it all. Call today for a free in-home consultation, 407-657-2000. A family-owned company that'll treat you like family. Based locally in Winter Park, but online at wepainteverything.com.
Tired of spending a fortune on gas just to get to work? What if the next home you buy could save you money every single week by cutting down your commute? At wearebeyondthebank.com, we share smart home buying tips like finding a home closer to work, competing with cash buyers, and becoming a stronger buyer in today's market. And here's the best part. Become a social media follower at We Are Beyond the Bank for your chance to win a $100 gas card. Follow us today and learn how to buy smarter at wearebeyondthebank.com. That's wearebeyondthebank.com. NMLS ID number 421593.
Please be advised. You may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, bean sprouts, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
Wait, what? I thought those were good for me.
Turns out, not for everyone. Because what's healthy for one person can cause inflammation for another. And the only way to really know what your body needs is to listen to it.
Listen how?
That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that looks at your body's real-time biology using RNA to understand what's happening inside you right now. When your results come in, you'll learn exactly which foods to eat, which to avoid, and which supplements are right for you. All based on the world's largest RNA-based human biology database and thousands of clinical research studies. And many people who use Viome report more energy, better digestion, and a better mood within months. So stop guessing. Start knowing. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase. Viome. Trust your gut.
Here's a harsh fact. 40% of women and nearly 20% of men suffer from varicose or spider veins. Left untreated, these veins can cause tired, heavy legs, swelling, burning, cramping, aching, even restless leg syndrome. In some cases, it can lead to serious health risks like blood clots. USA Vein Clinics offers minimally invasive treatments that take as little as 15 minutes, covered by most insurances. Call 407-706-9137 and schedule your appointment today. Don't wait. Call 407-706-9137 for free information today. Imagine walking, exercising, and sleeping peacefully again. Varicose and spider veins won't go away on their own. USA Vein Clinics can help. Call 407-706-9137 for fast, easy, and affordable solutions. USA Vein Clinics treatments are covered by most insurance plans. Don't put this off any longer. Call 407-706-9137.
Hey, it's Russ Rollins for HBN USA. Is your bathroom outdated, unattractive, and even unsafe? Well, good news. HBN Bath can transform it into a beautiful, modern space that you're going to love in as little as one day. No long, messy remodels, just fast, professional results. Visit HBNUSA.com to schedule your free consultation. Plus, enjoy 0% financing, no payments for 18 months, or up to $2,500 off your project. Visit HBNUSA.com. Restrictions apply. License number CBC 1255975.
If you want to buy or sell your home quickly, call Nick Lee. Download a free home buyer's guide at theNickLeeGroup.com.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Congratulations to Adrian and Mary, last year's winners of $25,000 in new windows from Reese Windows and Doors. At Reese, installation is included, and most windows are installed in less than 8 weeks with a lifetime guarantee that transfers when you sell. And now is your chance to win them for free. Just text the word TRUST to 20129 to win $25,000 in new windows from Reese Windows and Doors. That's TRUST to 20129.
Trajan Wealth, your trusted local fiduciary advisor. Visit TrajanWealth.com.
iHeartRadio FIFA World Cup Update.
It's a busy day at the World Cup as the final round of group play gets underway. Switzerland takes down Canada 2-1, but both countries will advance to the knockout stage. In Bosnia-Herzegovina beats Qatar 3-1, setting themselves up with a chance to advance.
As they dream about a spot in the last 32 of the World Cup.
There are 4 more matches on the schedule today.
For live Fox coverage, search World Cup Now on the free iHeartRadio app.
Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Accidents happen, but Mo's here to help. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human. Proof that we have a face for radio. The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube. Subscribe and watch.
Well, Jack, you might as well just pencil in that overtime for the That's going to be happening a lot this segment.
I do not like that non-vote of confidence, sir. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack.
Hi.
And Ross.
It's true.
Speaking of Ross, he's got some thoughts. Let's find out what they are.
It's weird.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny.
World Cup edition.
Sometimes it's Ross. Spelled like sauce.
That's me.
It's Ross Thoughts.
And this is Ross Thoughts. And today's Ross Thoughts is brought to you by a legend, a saint, an amazing man. We like to call him That Mortgage Guy Don. That's right. ThatMortgageGuyDon.com. He has his own show right here on your favorite radio station every Saturday morning. Check him out, ThatMortgageGuyDon.com. If you have any questions when it comes to a reverse mortgage, a refi, anything of the sort, well, go local. Hit up That Mortgage Guy Don. Now, with that said, my eyes are burning because I have never consumed so much of one thing in a row. No show, no anything has grabbed my attention like this year's World Cup. It's here in our country. And you know what's really cool? Because I've been following this damn sport that has driven me absolutely insane in good ways and bad ways now for 20 years. And to see it make the most sense to my fellow American has been an absolute delight. For the longest time, I got tired of explaining offsides to people. And now here I am going like, brother, I'll hold your hand.
Right.
I'll tell you.
Let's sit down.
Let's talk about it.
We're going to need some eye contact
There's
here.
no cherry picking in soccer, and here's how they enforce that rule. And next thing I know, my love for soccer, my love for entertainment, the streams cross. Mm-hmm. Now I work over for Orlando City. And I was recently asked to work for England's last tune-up before the World Cup. The fourth best team on the planet. Their starting 11 standing right in front of me.
Cool.
The people who work for the FA, they go ahead and say, yeah, we'll have the announcer say the names of the starting 11 that is selected from the head coach of England. I was not expecting it to be me. It was one of the coolest and most nerve-wracking things I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Because there's 20,000 plus England fans. I'm reading their starting 11, and they're finding out who they're going to see take the pitch in just a few minutes.
And those people know the pronunciations of those names perfectly.
And I'm here to tell you, I practiced Noni Madueke. Noni Madueke.
He plays for England?
He plays for England. Easy.
That's not an English name.
Easy, Jack. It's citizenship.
Yeah, real careful over there.
Noni Madueke. I kept practicing. He plays for Arsenal. So I figured what would be really, really fun is that if you guys kind of had a small experience of that yourself, reading the starting 11 of a World Cup team.
You know, without the practice that Ross had.
Without the practice that Ross had. Yeah. But, you know, it's fine. We'll make it easy. Jack.
Yes.
Do you have the men's national team? USA.
Team USA.
Yeah. Just like try to say the names correctly.
Got it.
Jack gets dudes from this country?
Yeah.
Buddy,
it's round one, Jim. Calm down.
Yeah, there's some curveballs in there.
Are there?
Yeah.
Oh, John Smith.
How about keeper Matt Freese?
Oh yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah. How about this? Anthony Robinson. Many people want to say Anthony, but no, it's Anthony.
Okay, Anthony. Okay, very nice.
Yeah. Tim Ream.
Yeah.
Not a porn star. He's our captain. Well, he might be both.
Yeah.
He might be both. Chris Richards.
These are tough, man.
Yeah. How about this one?
How are you making it through this?
Son of Antonio Freeman from Orlando, former Orlando City Lion, Alex Freeman.
Very nice.
Phenomenal.
Alex Freeman.
Yeah.
Jack's got it. He's got that with all the confidence.
He's nailing these American names.
Deb, I sent you a starting 11 of the Colombian players.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
So our keeper, Camilo Vargas, Daniel Munoz, Davinson Sanchez, John Lukumi, Johan Mujica, midfielders Jefferson Lerma, Richard Rios,
Oh, yeah.
John Arias, James Rodriguez.
She's from there.
Center forward, Luis Suarez, Luis Diaz.
Which is, for other soccer fans listening, it's weird that there are two Luis Suarez's. We are Luis Suarez-I here in this sport, and it's odd. So she nailed that. And Jim,
Go Colombia. We won last night.
I figured, because right now, my best friend Joel Warren, who's been on the show, a friend of the show, is actually at this game. Haiti versus Morocco. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking I'm going to choose Haiti and have a bunch of hard names. No, I'm not having you read Haitian names. I understand what my guy can and cannot do. But because the game is tonight, Morocco starting 11. I sent those to you. Give it to me.
Are you serious?
Morocco names starting 11 as announced by Jim Colbert from Palatka, Florida.
Yassini Bounau.
I didn't see you. Oh, that's the name. Sorry.
Arkraf Hakimi.
You do, and you clean it up.
Chadi Riyad.
Well, that's rude.
This one.
I think you might have got that one.
Radwane How.
Oh.
Anas.
Hey.
Salah Adini. Ismail Say-Barbary. Bilal El Canoes. There's an H in that.
It's all right. It's fine. I thought maybe the Moroccan teams would have been easier than the Asian team, but that's fine.
Oh, yeah, I can see where you can see that.
But Jack...
Every one of these names looks like a word jumble.
Jack has... Go ahead. Jack, you have another starting 11.
I do.
It's one of the most beloved national teams that have come over from the pond.
Oh, I can only imagine. What is this, Canada?
No, funny. Ha ha. Scotland.
Oh, even better.
So, yeah, give me some Scottish player names.
Keeper, Angus Gunn. Defenders, Nathan Patterson, Scott McKenna, Jack Henry, Andy Robertson. Midfielder, Ben Gannon-Doak, Kenny McLean, Lewis Ferguson, John McGinn, and Scott McTominay.
There is no way that's a minor league baseball team from Mississippi.
Deb, I believe I sent you the starting 11 for another Spanish team. One of our great friends, mutual friends, are the cleaning guy here. He loves the starting 11 of Ecuador.
They're from there.
Yeah, they are. And when one of their players got pantsed on the pitch, didn't he?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, he ended up with his ass hanging out in front of everybody. So
how you doing?
Hernan Galindez, Alan Franco, William Pacho, Piero Hinakapi, Jordi Alcivar, Joan Yeboah, Moises Caicedo, Pedro Vite, Pervis Estupiñán, Gonzalo Plata, Iner Valencia.
Right on the money.
She speaks Spanish.
Not really that good, though.
Now, Jim, there is a team that wins over the FIFA World Cup tournament every 4 years. Every time it makes news. Every time people go ahead and fall in love with the Asian countries. I sent you the starting 11.
Don't use the buttons, Ross.
I sent the starting 11 of South Korea. And I was wondering, you know what? No. Let's go Japan. They clean up after themselves after every single...
So polite.
Yeah. We'll go with Japan.
You got this.
You grab the microphone. Japan starting 11. Jim Colbert from Palatka, Florida.
Zion Suzuki. Takahiro Tamayasu. Ko Itakura. Hiroki Ito. Oh, man. Yakanara Sugawara. Yugo Nakatomo?
No, Yugo Nakatomo. I've got
No,
things to
excuse
do.
me. It's Yuto Nakatomo.
What?
Nagatomo.
Parlo usted inglés?
This first name is just an A and an O. I'm going to go, ow, Tanaka. But usually it's Wataruru Induunu.
No way that one's right.
Wataru Endo.
Takafuso Kubo.
And their last starting striker.
Well, there's another one.
There's the last two starting strikers.
Ritsu Doen and Iasi Ueda.
Oh,
so if that guy's name was called in school, it'd be Iada Uasi? It would be Iada Uasi.
There are so many cultures happening here in our great country. It is honestly, if you were looking for more reasons to love the US of A, is seeing how all of these international teams are finding out that there are a lot more Colombians here in the States than they thought, that there are a lot more Haitians here in the States than these teams thought. And when they go out to these games and then they see their fans, it makes you kind of love just the sport and, more importantly, this country a little bit more from my perspective. God almighty, dude.
Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it.
Raw
Well, they got Canada, and Jack got basically Canada and the U.S., and then Deb got two languages that's in her name, and you gave me Asia and Morocco.
Okay. I gave you Japan.
If I read those backwards, it would have sounded the same.
It was a blind draw. It was
not a blind draw. You're lying.
It was a blind draw.
Somebody did text us, though, and said that the sound of you pronouncing those names just opened the gates of hell and summoned 12 demons into my living room.
Those are your Ross thoughts. I'm sorry about the demons.
You're not sorry about anything, dude.
Today brought to you by That Mortgage Guy Don. ThatMortgageGuyDon.com. I'm out. Peace.
Why can't I just get a Don? That'd be great. Like a Don would be great. You know, D-O-N. Excuse, I gotta get a name. I gotta get him. Ow.
Mark that.
Or I gotta name it Iasi Ueda.
Because this next guy's name is just two letters. A-O.
Yeah,
I'm gonna call him Ow.
Yeah. It should be on the table of elements. All right, back in a second.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio at 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan. Brought to you by MyEternalVitality.com and Modern Plumbing Industries. At 9 p.m., it's Real Laughs with comedians James McGill and Ken. And Real Music starts tonight at 10 on Real Radio 104.1.
The roadways are busy and so are emergency crews clearing up a couple of accidents. A serious one on I-4 eastbound at Osceola Parkway. All lanes are blocked there. Traffic's being diverted off the interstate. You can head towards World Center Drive or Apopka Vineland Road. You can use those roadways to get back onto I-4. Traffic stop and go southbound on Florida's Turnpike before Consulate Drive due to an accident off to the shoulder. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the traffic
This report
center.
is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Summer means a whole lot of extra miles. Last place you want your engine to give out is halfway to nowhere. That's why every oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change includes an 18-point maintenance check. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Change wisely.
Man, June is Men's Health Month, and that's super important for you guys out there because here's the deal. Dudes are hard-headed. Like men ignore symptoms, delay doctor visits. They wait till something feels really, really bad before they go to the hospital or go to the doctor. That's called being reactive. That's not the way to do it. You got to be proactive, and with Life Imaging, they can help you do that with their free heart scan. Heart disease, still the #1 killer in the U.S., and in 30% of the cases, you will get no symptoms. A heart scan could really help you identify a hidden risk. That's why we urge you guys to get over to Life Imaging and get this free heart scan. Just a few minimum requirements. It is a $699 value. And always remember, this is the easiest thing you'll ever do that can have the most impact on your life. There are no dyes, no injections. You do not take off your clothes. The entire process only takes a few minutes, and it could save your life. And they make it so easy to make your appointment. It's a total no-brainer. Simply pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, and say the keyword free heart scan. That's literally all you have to do. Pound 250, say the keyword free heart scan. These guys will connect you in seconds. You can make your appointment, get that peace of mind of being healthy, and that's what Life Imaging is all about. And please, while you're there, ask about their cancer screening as well, because early detection saves lives. It's Life Imaging.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
Hey, Space Coast, storm season is here. Is your home ready? Renewal by Andersen is offering storm season savings with buy one, get one 40% off windows and doors. Plus, 0 down, 0 payments, and 0% interest for 1 full year. You know storms and hurricanes have caused tens of billions of dollars in damage across Florida. So that means now is the perfect time to prepare your home before the next storm is even on the radar. Renewal by Andersen's Acclaim Impact Windows and Doors are built for Florida homes. They're designed to help stand up to severe weather. You know, living along the Florida coast means dealing with intense sun, high humidity, and of course, storm season. So upgrade your home with strength and durability you can trust and protect the things that matter most to you this storm season. Schedule a free in-home design consultation where their experts will guide you through the full replacement process from design to install. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com and choose your savings today. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
During the big summer savings event, get a big sum of savings at Sutherland Nissan.
Sutherland.
This month only, get $4,000 in customer cash on new Nissans, plus no payments till 2027.
Sutherland.
Or 0% for 60 months. Now that's a big sum of savings. At Sutherland Nissan and OrlandoNissan.com.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
Check back to customer for 4 months. Payments start 2027. All offers with approved credit on select models.
Looking for 0% financing? Welcome to the home of 0% Bill Ray Nissan. Right now, get 0% APR or up to $4,000 customer cash on Rogue, Pathfinder, or Murano. Need to keep your payments low? Talk to a lease specialist today. Upside down on your current vehicle? Relax. Bill Ray Nissan always finds a way. Credit challenges? We've got lending programs for everyone. Where other dealers say no, Bill Ray Nissan says yes. See dealer for details. At Bill Ray Nissan, our price includes all dealer fees. No surprises. Bill Ray Nissan on 1792. BillRayNissan.com.
Pickleball is on the rise. 46.8 million players nationwide with a projected $5 billion industry by 2033. Looking to be part of this exciting growth? Crush Yard offers a unique franchise opportunity, redefining the pickleball experience with indoor court, exceptional dining, craft drinks, and entertainment. This is your chance to invest in a rapidly growing brand shaping the future of leisure. For a limited time, you can own a piece of the action. Visit CrushYardFranchising.com to learn more. Crush Yard, Pickleball Bar and Lounge.
Meet Sophia, a huge soccer fan. With her Real Unlimited from Total Wireless, she's streaming 3 games, video calling her cousin in Mexico,
and running the quiniela all on my new Samsung Galaxy.
She's practically running the whole tournament from her phone.
Good thing I have Total Wireless.
Switch to Total Wireless Total Max 5G or All Access plans to get on a network that won't put you second. Plus, a Samsung Galaxy on us. Total Wireless, your own Real Unlimited. Offer ends 7/8/2026 or while supplies last. Device taxes and fees may apply.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning.
Hi, my air conditioner isn't working.
We're hosting a pet rock adoption telethon.
Pet rocks?
The internet says they're endangered.
Rocks are everywhere.
You know what's everywhere?
Frank Gay is everywhere. I'm calling Frank Gay.
When you have AC problems, you need help now. One of our licensed and certified technicians can have your AC blowing cold air in no time. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
When you think of driving, think of E-Pass. Think of happy thoughts like freedom to explore the open road, savings on tolls, and a free toll sticker you can get for your car at GetEPass.com. So relax, turn up the music, drive with a smile knowing you're saving up to 50% on tolls. So you can think of other things like rainbows, grandma's cookies, or the places you'll go and the money you'll save with E-Pass. Get yours at GetEPass.com.
Please be advised, you may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
I thought those were good for me.
What's healthy for one person may cause inflammation for another. So how do you know what your body actually needs? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase.
Hey, it's me, Ross, and I'm brought to you today by my friend and personal hero, That Mortgage Guy Don.
ThatMortgageGuyDon.com.
Hey, Orlando.
Orlando. Joe Rossi here for Greenway Kia. This summer, we're turning up the heat on other dealers with all-in pricing online at greenwaykias.com. The price you see is the price you pay. No games, no surprise fees, just easy upfront pricing. Plus, get rates as low as 0% APR on select new Kias. And a helpful finance team working to get you approved even if your credit isn't perfect. It's the Summer Sticker Sales Event. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see it in a Greenway Kia. With approved credit. Offer expires 7/5/26.
50 states, one national mall, 2 weeks of freedom. The Great American State Fair opens June 25th in Washington, D.C. All 50 states. Live music and rodeo, innovation, arts, culture, and American patriotism. Every day brings a new theme celebrating the best of who we are, capped by the largest fireworks display in the world on July 4th. This is for every American. Admission is free. Plan your trip at freedom250.org. Freedom 250, the Great American State Fair. Be there.
Need more animals, more gators, and more fun? Y'all need Gatorland.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Jim Colbert Show, what's up? Hey, man, I had a situation years ago with an ex-girlfriend, and she ended up coming at me with like a knife, and I called the cops. She went to jail. Anyways, we were both on the lease, but she was not allowed back into the house until she went to court, which that took like 5-6 months. So even though they're on the lease, doesn't mean they're allowed back into the place, especially if it's like a violent crime. Anyways, love the show, guys.
Hey, buddy.
So, crazy apartment story. I come home. There is a funk in the apartment. I asked my roommate. He said he burned a pot of beans. The day later, I go down to the main office, and she was like, wow, crazy night last night, huh? And I was like, why? What do you mean? And she's like, oh, but the fire department. I'm like, what fire department? She's like, your roommate left a pot of beans on the stove, left the apartment. The fire department had to come and knock the door down. Thank God for your neighbor. He called to 911 when he saw the smoke coming out of your door.
I mean, I think it's really quite this simple. If you are able to prove to your landlord that you're in an abusive relationship, I don't think the landlord is going to take you to court for whatever rent is due. Obviously, that's just a feeling. That's not anything legal bound. But that's what I feel like. I feel like it would be worth more convincing the landlord than it would be even the police about this.
All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack. Hi. And Ross.
It's true.
Yeah, if we get the talkbacks, there were 2 segments ago. We were talking about apartments and stuff. If you ever want to kind of catch up on what we're doing, you can always listen to the podcast, JimColbertLive.com. The one thing that is really cool about the World Cup is, here's what I was wondering before the show. I was talking to Deb about this a little bit. Do you believe that when the World Cup being here and Americans coming in contact with people from different countries, that will spur tourism to those countries? And the reason I ask that is this. I mean, these supporters from Scotland are like, these guys came in like rock stars. These guys are making like a name for themselves across the U.S., drinking Boston out of beer. Now they're going to go to Miami, and God only knows what's going to happen down there with them.
That's today.
But but they're becoming like a beloved group of people. They're getting a lot of media coverage along with the team from Norway. Their supporters are doing that Viking thing. Ben, I think that there are a lot of people who are watching this are going to go, wow, man, those people seem very, very cool. I want to go to that country because those people seem so cool. I bet that's going to happen for Scotland.
I would like to see what happened for most of the countries, and then their folks, as they go home and tell, their fellow Moroccans or Japanese, hey, you got to go to the States.
Right, yeah.
Don't believe what you've been told. It's so much cooler. It'd be nice to see that.
It would be. Like, outside of politics, these guys are a badass. I mean, the politics you see on TV is not the people in the country.
Right, which is what they've been saying about America, which has been great to hear.
It's been unbelievable, hasn't it?
Yeah, and we'll have something about them coming up, and you heard it here first.
Oh, right on. Good.
That's always the pitch, though, when they're trying to convince, hey, we need to build this stadium, we need to have these events because on the bigger stage, it's going to lead to more tourism.
Yeah, 100%. Because if you came here, if you look these dudes from England that came over here the first couple of days, and they were eating brisket and making these videos. I mean, their eyes were rolling back in their head. I mean, that's what we hear about a lot from the fans of World Cup teams is our food has really become like a star of this country. I mean, we are very polite people. As a rule, we are.
I'll have something about that, and you heard it here first as well.
Yeah, but the food has become like a real star for these, because, just the different, we have a great diversity of different flavors. And I wonder if people come over here from other countries and try the food that we say is from their country. In other words, do fans from Italy come here and go to Italian restaurants to see how authentic their food is compared to their food at home? You think they do that?
Possibly.
I mean, not all of them, because only a Sith speaks in absolutes. But I would think that some of them do. I know I would if I was over there in Europe and I was like, dude, they have an American bar?
I would go there in a second. I think that's a very interesting thing to go. If you were to go to England and go to a restaurant that says they specialize in American flavors and American foods, I would have to try it just to see how authentic it is. You get this sometimes on cruise ships, by the way. Like when you go to cruise ships, their buffets will have like foods from different areas of the world.
Yes.
And I always wonder when people come here from those areas, does that food add up? Is it even remotely authentic to what they think it is?
I remember not too long ago, I had a friend basically who's done a lot of traveling just tell me why the U.S. of A. is the U.S. of A. And he basically told me, he's like, dude, you can get anything here. You want to buy a hovercraft? You can do that. Like you can buy. There's every thought that's ever filled I kind of want that. It exists. Yeah, and you can buy it, and it's at your front door the next day.
The one thing that is it is so unique hearing people from other countries relate their experience here compared to their home countries. And we were just talking during the break a second ago, and when Europeans have been saying this over and over again, whether it be Spain, Italy, England, Ireland, whatever the case may be. One of the things they find unique is that when Americans say, hey, yeah, it's just right up the street, or just, it's just a little bit away, for us, a 2.5 or 3 or 4 hour drive is something we would do anytime. Like we'd drive down to Miami, drive up to, Savannah, Georgia, whatever. In Europe, like they don't think that at all. Like when they're like right up the road to them is like 30 minutes.
Well, yeah, we heard Daryl Payne, earlier during Animal House talk about how he and his wife would drop the kids off for school, take the 30-minute train to Paris when they're from England.
Totally different country.
Go shopping, drink some cheap beer, and then be back in time at 3 o'clock to pick the kids up from school. I mean,
takes 30 further to go to Disney.
30 minutes from us right now would basically take you to Mount Dora or downtown Orlando.
Right, that's it.
There's no London to Paris.
Hey, there's none. No.
So
I love that. I think that's the coolest thing.
I'm going to try to make you love something even better than that, because probably the coolest thing about the World Cup that I haven't really fully absorbed is that, yes, Brazil, all these teams have their stereotypical way of playing. But this is the first tournament where I realized that all of these teams and how they play is such an absolute direct correlation to who and what they are as a people.
Like their culture.
Yes, Brazil. Perfect example. Everyone talks about Brazil. It's because of the party boy.
Yeah.
Hey,
the swag.
We're going to win, and then we're going to dance. Right. And if you don't want us to dance, then you shouldn't have let us score.
And then Japan. You're right. You're 1,000% right. In Japan, we know them as very proper, very polite. And what do? After they go out and clean the stadium, which is absolutely like parallel to what we hear about their culture.
Exactly. Also, they're probably not going to win too many headers. I'm going to throw that out there. So that will then direct how they play the match. So there, and all these weird, I hate to say it, but stereotypes that all of a sudden some of them don't really, a lot of the players and people around the sport kind of laugh or absorb it. Like, great example, the Dutch, the Netherlands. They are known to always be like aggressively honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So all of their post-game press conferences are like, we weren't good. Next question.
But that's how they are. That's how that culture is, though.
And it's the same exact way on how they play football.
Yeah. Interesting.
It's how they go about their sport. It's so cool.
It is interesting. The funny thing is, I was doing writing trivia a few weeks back, and I was looking at something about the Dutch, and one of the things is that when you go there, and you have conversations, you have to kind of prepare yourself because they're bluntly honest. And in America, we're so used to kind of putting on gloves for people and being like, courteous and, and aware of their feelings. They don't really look at that. They don't do it like that.
If you're a huge
fan, I think the Finns are the same way a little bit.
If you're a fan of the show Ted Lasso, that guy who's just like dumb and honest throughout the first couple of seasons, he's the Dutch representative, and that's playing off of the stereotype of a Dutch athlete or a Dutch person.
What is our stereotype globally? The U.S.'s team, are we like aggressive bullies, pushing it the whole time, or we are nuanced? I mean,
I got nothing but bad news for you off that question.
I think we're more of an afterthought.
Oh, really?
And you know what? It's mutual because we kind of look at the sport outside of the World Cup being here as an afterthought.
Yeah.
It's not the top 2 or top 3, I think, league in the country.
Do we
and it pisses off the rest of the world.
Do we get the World Cup then just simply because we are the U.S. and everything we've just said in the last 10 minutes is just so attractive to the globe? I mean, is that why we get it? Or
facilities?
Do we just throw our name in? Is it what it is?
I mean,
I think you bid for it like the Olympics.
You bid,
and then you have to bribe FIFA officials.
Yeah, I was going to say, we all know that's a joke. That's what I'm saying. I mean, we know the FIFA is like super corrupt. I mean, and the bidding process is a joke as well. So,
and for the longest time, I always why? Well, what makes it corrupt? Look at the likability that the U.S. and all of North America is obtaining on a global scale. That simply put, you just can't write a commercial for.
Where's the most controversial place the World Cup has been held?
Probably Qatar.
Yeah.
Oh, is it really?
The last one.
I'm going to ask it again. Qatar or Qatar? It's a gyro Euro thing. I've heard of both.
Right. Yeah, he plays right wing for Morocco. It's Qatar Aidassi. That's his name, Qatar Aidassi.
4 years ago, that World Cup was the most controversial, I think, I mean, people literally died for that tournament to be held. Like, they had poor working programs.
Yeah.
It was modern day, like, it's not slavery. They said yes. But they're being shipped in to work on low wages to build stadiums, while 4 years later, we're like, yeah, we do this for college. You can borrow it. Like, it's in the summer, right? Just don't touch the Aggies.
Yeah.
So it's wild.
Yeah, I wonder what when people travel here, what state they like the most. We get a lot of stuff about Texas. Like, that's the first couple days the World Cup was here. All the information you got was about Texas. I didn't hear much about Atlanta. I didn't hear much about where's it? Miami, or where's the one way up north?
New
Boston.
York, Boston.
Yeah. I didn't hear much about any of that stuff. All you heard about was Texas barbecue.
Texas
barbecue is so good.
Texas is kind of the main, whether we like it or not, as an American. I promise you, this is to be more true than not. Texas is like the idealization of the entire country
so it's like
to the rest of the world.
So Texas is like the U.S. Like, if you wanted to have the U.S. experience, just go to Texas, and that will give you everything you need to know. I think that's really crappy.
Yeah, because it's cowboys, barbecue.
Oh yeah. The old West, the old John Wayne movies.
What I drive is to Orlando is Texas to the rest of the world.
Oh really? That's wild.
Not in the sense of just heavy tourism, but just like that's the only thing they're going to really experience.
And by the way, that image of the U.S. has been dead for a while. I would think it would be like New York or Boston, like one of our big metropolitan areas would be the thing that people would want to see. But I guess people from countries like that have metropolitan areas everywhere they go. London, Paris, like all these big cities are not uncommon to them. But the great out west and these giant national parks would be very uncommon.
But to answer that question, because it is not good, the rest of the world looks at our soccer team and has always laughed at it. I'm here to tell you some good news and some bad news. This is the first tournament we've ever been respected. This is the first time since like 1930-something that we've won the first 2 World Cup games. It's the first time we've ever had a world-renowned manager leading our guys.
When do we play next?
I believe
Thursday
of next week,
9:00.
Yeah.
No,
Thursday
tomorrow.
this week. Yeah, tomorrow. Really? Now, do we play a winner of a game that's happening today? Because I saw the brackets, and we're already clinched in. So.
We are. So now the question is, are we resting players tomorrow? Because we already won our group.
So we don't have to win this next game.
Correct.
So.
We've clinched advancing. We play Turkey A.
Turkey A?
Turkey A.
Yeah, do they?
Not Turkey B.
It's a different name.
Turkey A.
Did you hear about this?
You're not familiar with Turkey A?
I get the weird feeling you're effing with me, and I get the weird feeling you're at because I just said a guy's name was I Ate Assy. So I'm just saying it feels like doesn't it feel that way?
Yeah,
to you?
I think so. Yeah.
This feels very flimsy.
You need to get out more.
You do? Really?
You do.
Is that what I need to do?
You need to
I need to go to Turkey A instead?
See what's happening on the world stage.
Yeah, okay.
Turkey changed their name to Turkey A.
It's definitely not that. For sure.
Jim, I'm here to tell you. Jack is telling you the truth.
So there's a Turkey A and a Turkey B team.
No, we're not saying that. No. We're saying that Turkey had a meeting and they went, no more Turkey. We're going Turkey A.
There's no way that's true.
They went through a rebrand.
Why would they do that? The name of the country is Turkey. So if I look at a map right now, it's going to be Turkey A?
That's what we call it.
What?
We call it Turkey.
They
don't call it
for
that.
the longest time, they basically hopped on a phone call, hit speakerphone, and went, hey, by the way, guys, stop calling us Turkey. It's not, we've never been Turkey. It's Turkey A. So you don't believe us.
Yeah, he's right.
Both are right,
Turkey.
actually.
So it's
Both are right.
Turkey. It's not. It's Turkey.
We just know it's breaking. It happened right before the tournament, to my knowledge. I had this moment a month ago.
And now the U has an umlaut, so now it's like a heavy metal band.
Yeah, it's got some got some flavor.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Got some news for us, kiddo?
Yeah, Governor DeSantis gets an e-bike safety bill. The Scottish Tartan Army takes over South Florida, and Kraft moves toward diplomacy. Diplomacy?
I mean, I get it. Yeah.
We're having a tough day.
Yeah.
But we're going to talk about that next anyway, and you heard it here first.
I just had to be convinced of Turkey A.
Hey, I had to look it up too.
And the guy who convinced me of that is a guy named I Ate Assy. So we'll do news next and get the hell out of here on a Wednesday.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
Hey there, Central Florida, Fox 35 Storm Team Meteorologist Noah Bergen here. A blend of clouds and some sunshine over the next several days. We are looking at afternoon showers and storms being scattered about in nature. Also, maybe a couple of temperatures back into the mid-90s by the weekend. Heat index, 105 or so. Feeling like the dog days of summer. There'll be a little bit of a drop in the afternoon rain chances Sunday into next Monday, but all in all, a classic midsummer pattern is here to stay.
This report is sponsored by Viome. If your supplement routine requires a spreadsheet, we need to talk. Viome uses a simple at-home test to create precision supplements and a nutrition-based plan designed for your body. No guesswork, just science. Viome.com. Use code RADIO. That's Viome.com. Use code RADIO today.
To everyone looking to add some extra flavor to their summer, come try the new Culver's Jalapeno Jack Pub Burger. Our team member Steven is here to tell you all about it.
When you're in the mood for delicious food between your road trips, pool days, and summer game days, you can always count on Culver's. All of our butter burgers are made to order with fresh, never frozen beef. And our Jalapeno Jack Pub Burger has just the spicy kick you need. Zesty pepper jack cheese, creamy jalapeno sauce, all on a lightly buttered brioche bun with juicy tomato and crisp lettuce. It's the kind of bold flavor that brings extra joy to every fun-filled moment. You can even make it a chicken sandwich if that's your thing. But like summer, it's only here for a limited time. So order now with the Culver's app. And don't forget to join Delicious Rewards to earn points with every bite.
From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious.
The biggest sporting event in the world, and a superior light beer to match it. Michelob Ultra. For every match, every goal, every superior play on the world's biggest stage. Because from the pitch to the pour, superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 26. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is coming back to Las Vegas.
September 18th and 19th at T-Mobile Arena, streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
And you can be there
For a weekend full of superstar performances.
Are you ready?
Once-in-a-lifetime moments you'll have to see to believe.
We're getting this party going, huh?
Only limited single-night tickets remain. Get yours while you still can now at AXS.com. And we'll see you at our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Presented by Capital One.
The global stage is lit. The 2026 FIFA World Cup is on.
Lionel Messi!
iHeartRadio and Fox Sports are bringing you every match of FIFA World Cup 2026.
Live.
The magic touch.
Lock in your preset now on the free iHeartRadio app.
Just search World Cup.
Just a beauty for a second of the game.
Every unforgettable moment.
Wherever you are.
Brilliant from Mbappe. France lead.
Don't miss Team USA's next match Thursday night at 10 Eastern.
The world is listening.
Are you?
To everyone looking for a sweet way to make the summer taste even better, come try Culver's Oreo Reese's Cheesecake Concrete Mixer. Our team member Nevaeh is here to give you the delicious details.
It all starts with fresh frozen custard made with farm fresh dairy, so it's always rich and creamy. It's swirled with Oreo cookie pieces, Reese's peanut butter cups, and bites of cheesecake. It's a sweet escape so good, you'll wonder how anything else could compare. From the first bite to the last, you'll taste the chocolatey, crunchy magic in every spoonful. So what are you waiting for? Come on in and try it for yourself. You know you deserve it. Let us craft one fresh just for you. Order now with the Culver's app. And don't forget to join Delicious Rewards to earn points with every bite. You know, I might go order one for myself.
From Wisconsin with love. Welcome to Delicious.
Oreo is a trademark of the Mondelez International Group used under license. The Reese's trademark and trade dress are used under license.
MSC Cruises 4th of July sale is here. Save up to 40% off cruises and kids sail free. Plus, celebrate in style with up to $250 off cruises from U.S. ports. Experience MSC Cruises' signature blend of European style and American comfort, from global flavors to Broadway-style shows and more. Book your next holiday to must-see destinations like the Caribbean, Europe, and beyond. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
I'm David. I'm an attorney. When my wife was seriously injured in a car accident, we called attorney Glenn Klosman. He met with her at the hospital and again at the rehab facility. Glenn Klosman genuinely cared about my wife's injuries and spent time with us to understand all the ways her injuries affected her. Because we chose attorney Glenn Klosman, my wife received an extremely fair settlement, and Glenn Klosman helped us receive as much money as possible by getting the medical bills reduced. I highly recommend Glenn Klosman. Glenn Klosman at KLAUSMANlaw.com.
Please be advised, you may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
I thought those were good for me.
What's healthy for one person may cause inflammation for another. So how do you know what your body actually needs? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase.
Are you thinking about home buying, refinancing, or just wondering if your mortgage quote is any good? It's so easy to get a free quote or compare the one that you have already at thatmortgageguydawn.com. Whether you are doing a traditional or reverse mortgage, a HELOC, or a business loan, That Mortgage Guy Don is your local expert. And he's also a lot of fun to hang out with.
Don't miss the boat, compare your quote with thatmortgageguydawn.com.
Need help navigating your will or trust? Visit onefirmforlife.com today for your free consultation.
Stay tuned to the Jim Colbert Show as we demonstrate our attitude of gratitude. Our thank you segment is sponsored by Life Imaging FLA. Now open. Call pound 250 keyword heart scan.
Hey, boys and girls, our friends at TK Law want to remind us to look ahead. So looking ahead on Real Radio tomorrow, Thursday, Monsters get it started. They'll have a $2,500 keyword at 8 a.m. And then the return of Daisy Del Toro following her trip to Mexico. She'll be on the Monsters tomorrow. Now, when it comes time for you to look ahead for you and your family's future in the world of family law, trust, wills, family planning, do it with the team at TK Law. Online at onefirmforlife.com.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show, also available to watch. Yeah. We like it when you watch. At The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Yo, we'll second talk back. Jim Colbert Show, love you. My boss is from Turkey, and he served in the military and everything. It's pronounced Turkey. It's not Turkey, like gobble gobble. Like it's Turkey. It's not Turkey or
It sounds like you're
just
trying.
Turkey.
Sounds like you're trying to be fancy. Turkey.
Hey, happy Wednesday, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. As far as the Europe travel thing, I know it's easy to underestimate, but, you know, we're talking about 3 or 4 hours. That's pretty common for something like even Amsterdam to Brussels or Amsterdam to, to like Dusseldorf, somewhere in Germany. Even the trains can take a few hours. So it's not as small as you would think, but it is a little bit smaller.
Jimmy, are you deaf or blind? Debbie tried to ask Deb asked you to shut up politely at least twice now, and you're still going on with stuff she's going to do in the news. Cut it out, bro. Let her do her news, or she's just going to sit there and stare at you at the end of the show.
I did not tell you to shut up.
I don't know what her news is going to be every day, buddy. I don't ask her. We don't sit and have a conversation about the news. That's her job. She pulls the news.
Yeah, Debbie pulls the news.
Yeah, Debbie. Good
Debbie
job.
pulls a lot of stuff.
All right.
Hey-oh.
Easy. All right. Idacia. 77031. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jay.
Yep.
Sauce is here as well.
It's true.
Coming up tomorrow, we'll have, Colbert Court. We'll do Chloe G's coming in tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So all kinds of fun stuff. Another Ross Thoughts tomorrow.
Dude, I'm on a heater.
Yeah,
and
you
I
are
don't
on a
want to
heater.
jinx it, but I got to manifest it.
I feel you. No problem with that.
There's got to be a theater Thursday.
There has to be, buddy.
Oh, I
You
agree.
you should work on that.
I've got one cooking. It's got to get cooked.
All right, we'll cook it up. All right, let's get some news. Let's do You Heard It Here first.
It's time for You Heard It Here first on The Jim Colbert Show.
An e-bike safety bill has one more step to clear before becoming law, and this would be good news. We did have a 15-year-old boy killed on an e-bike in a hit and run in Vieira. So the bill passed the state legislature last week and is headed to Governor Ron DeSantis' desk for his signature. The bill requires e-bike riders to stay under 10 miles an hour on sidewalks when a pedestrian is within 50 feet. Violators could be fined $30. Local governments would still be able to pass their own laws, though, at least for the moment.
Right, yeah, for the moment. Yeah.
Like I said earlier, the Tartan Army is out in full force as Scottish soccer fans take in the sights and sounds of South Florida. Sean Alexander is vlogging his American experience, including his first pub sub.
There's a pub down the road from where I'm staying, so yes, absolutely. I'm all in. I'm gonna go and try it. I can't wait.
Meanwhile, World Cup soccer fans are complaining about the concession prices at games in Miami. I don't know why. When caviar topped tater tots cost $75.
No!
A 5-pound empanada cost $40.
That's a 5-pound empanada, though.
Some of the beers cost as much as a day's pay in Mexico City. Twinkie cheeseburgers are selling for $22 in Los Angeles. Scotland is playing Brazil right now at Miami Stadium, and it looks like the rain, at least the severe thunderstorms and lightning, are holding off at least for the moment.
Yeah, beers were $20 at some of the stadiums.
Yeah,
$20 for like a 12-ounce beer.
Yep. And then finally, in a move toward, as I said, diplomacy, Fortune magazine says Kraft has created TSA-compliant ranch dressing travel kits.
About time.
Oh, my God.
For obsessed World Cup soccer fans. The kit includes a clear TSA-approved quart-sized bag, enough ranch packets to fill a bottle, and a ranch bottle-inspired luggage tag. For travelers hoping to snag the TSA-compliant ranch kit, Kraft says updates will be shared on the @KraftSauces Instagram account, with more details expected soon. I think what ended up happening is they saw the fervor, quickly came up with a product, and now they're trying to manufacture and get it out because they announced it, but they haven't said when they're going to be available. So if you want one for your soccer fans that are here, @KraftSauces on Instagram, and you heard it here first on the Jim Colbert Show.
Yeah, they don't have you would know this more because you were actually married to a dude from England. It's not mayonnaise over there, right? Isn't there like a thing called like sandwich cream or something like that? I know that sounds so ridiculous.
But I think you're right. Yeah.
They don't use mayo over there, I don't believe. And it's not Miracle Whip, but I believe it's close to that. It's more of a sweet kind of sandwich spread than others.
That I don't remember because Marmite's just scarred me.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to do
salad cream?
There you go.
Is it salad cream?
Salad cream.
Salad cream? I don't know. But I just know that there's something like that they put on their sandwiches, and mayo is not like a big thing there like it is here. Mayo, key ingredient in your ranch dressing. All right, let's get out of here. What do you say?
You got it.
Time to skedaddle.
Who do we have to thank today, young lady?
We want to thank that mortgage guy, Don, for saucing up our Wednesdays. Also want to thank Daryl Payne of Pawfection Dog Training, Orlando Sentinel columnist Scott Maxwell. Just in case you missed either of those features, their podcasts have already been posted at The Jim Colbert Show. And last but never least, Sam Bowen, Candace Rich, and Alicia Bulware for running our YouTube chat.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Jack question of the day. We had a couple of them.
Yeah. Have you ever lived in an apartment as an adult? That was posted in our YouTube chat.
Where are you on this, Deb?
I'm going to say 74%.
Man, I was going to go higher than that. I think it's like 83%.
Way off. 82%.
Good call.
Stand up.
Yes, it's happening. It's going down. Blue Springs Brewing Comedy Night. That's right, July 18th. It is all there. It's such a small room, so this is kind of like a bar-centric show.
Right, yeah.
So tickets are very limited.
Also, if you want to get into the poker tournament, you better do it now. I don't think it'll make it to midnight. I mean, Jack said it was 80% sold, and that was an hour and a half ago. realradio.fm/poker. That's realradio.fm/poker. Get your tickets now. They will not make it through tomorrow. So if you really want to go, grab them. You're going to get left out. All right, let's get out of here. What do you say? Big show coming up tomorrow. Looking forward to it. On behalf of Deb, Jack, and Ross, I'm Jim. We follow the News Junkie. They follow the Monsters of the Morning. And for us, it's Tom and Dan with the Corporate Time and our friends from Real Laughs. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 for more of the Jim Colbert Show. Until then, have yourself a fantastic Wednesday evening.
And put some hump in your day.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Kathy Patrick.
I don't think so.
If you missed any part of today's show, check out the Jim Colbert Show on demand. And for highlighted feature segments, listen to the Jim Colbert Show, The Goods. Both are available for free on the iHeartRadio app.
A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan is coming up next on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Odoo.com Traffic Center, Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
That crash has been moved off to the shoulder on I-4 eastbound at State Road 46. All lanes are getting by. It's still stop and go, though. I-4 westbound near Lee Road. There's a fender bender getting cleared up off to the shoulder as well. The turnpike's still stop and go southbound. Before Consulate Drive, there's a crash off to the shoulder getting cleared up. The roadways are still busy, and look out for emergency